Good evening, folks, and welcome back to week 4 of the DCCL Night 2. I'm going to be your broadcaster, Major Mangoes. Tonight, I'm joined in the box than none other than Dudes a Dude. We have Scann playing in game 2, so it's going to be me and my buddy. We're going to be taking care of you guys tonight. Tons of action. Here we are at the New Year's Park again, and what we're going to do right away is get into the standings. And look at that. Here we have the standings. Truman Nation, Digital Champion, Ansel Armstrong, Graceful, OhChev, Ray Cheesy, DaeHoleeGrail, Thuuuuney, and none other than my fellow broadcaster at the bottom of the ladder, Scann. Man, look at these standings here, dude. What do you think of these, man?
I mean, something that points out is we got Digital Champion in the second spot here at 1955. Had a huge day the other day. I'm expecting the guys that are on the schedule, Scann, Thuuuuney, OhChev. I'm expecting them to have big days, and we're going to see a switch in the leaderboard. We'll see if anybody can take out Truman Nation.
Absolutely. It's massive. As we saw just a couple nights ago, we saw DC go from last to second place. Scann's obviously had a bye week. Let's see if he can tack on a bunch of points and jump up the leaderboard. What we're going to do is we're going to pan in and check out the stadium. Here we have it. New Year's Day ballpark right here, built by none other than Captain Tater Tot. Absolutely beautiful stadium. Dimensions, we've got 315 to right field, 420, a graveyard in dead center, and 350 to left. Keep in mind, elevation 33 feet. Now, the ball we thought was going to be a graveyard 2 nights ago. We did see some games where things traveled. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait to see what we have in store tonight.
Alrighty, and this week is ball drop week. For all the players, they must be placed out of position. If you missed it last week, it was absolute chaos. From the pitching perspective, pitchers must be selected from New York, an 84 overall and below, and the starting pitcher has to be Anthony Rizzo. For any error, it's going to be docked 15 points. It's going to be straight madness.
And here we have Game 1 predictions voted by the Twitter poll. It looks like we have OhChev at 75.8%. A rightful favorite. Top 50 player. What do you got on this one here, dude?
You know what, Mangoes? I think America's got this right. Dae's not going to appreciate the fact that I said that. However, that being said, we saw it on Tuesday. A guy like Digital Champion came out and was near mercy territory. So although I believe America and Vegas has got this right, anything can happen. What do you think?
I couldn't agree more. That's the exclamation point. Anything can happen in these team builds, man. I'm excited to see what we've got in store, man. And here we have the lineups for game 1. We got OhChev right here. We have Marcus Stroman leading off. It seems like he's going to go with the pitcher right out of the gate, knowing he's the home team, so he can use a pinch hitter. Ken Griffey Jr. hitting 2, playing catcher. Mookie Betts, shortstop, hitting 3. Adley Rutschman, first base, hitting 4. Trey Turner, right field, hitting 5. Ketel Marte, third base, hitting 6. Honest Wagner, center field. Trevor Story playing second base. And we've got Andrew Velasquez in left field. Lou Gehrig on the bench. Mike Trout, Mickey Mantle, Brian Reynolds, and Francisco Lindor on the bench. And here we have Dae's lineup. He's got Mookie Betts playing shortstop, leading off. Chipper Jones, right field, hitting 2. Ken Griffey Jr. behind the dish, hitting 3. There's a tendency there. We've got Hank Aaron, third base, hitting 4. Francisco Lindor playing first, hitting 5. Honest Wagner, center field, hitting 6. Corey Seager playing left field. Barry Larkin playing second base. And we have Jim Palmer, a.k.a. Anthony Rizzo pitching. Joe Morgan on the bench. Prince Fielder, Mike Zunino, Mike Trout, Jesse Winker on the bench, man.
And with that said, let's hop into pregame interviews before we get into game number 1. All right, and there you have it. Major, how you doing, my man?
Doing good, man. How you guys doing?
Doing fantastic.
You ready to go, dudes?
Absolutely. We're ready. We're ready. If Dae is ready, let's go ahead and get him into the booth. Give me 1 sec here. And there he is.
Talk to me, Dae. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, doing good until I saw the standings, and I got a lot of catching up to do.
Man, tonight's the night to do it, though, man. I mean, did you see 2 nights ago? Like, we just watched DC go from the wooden spoon to pretty much second place, almost first place. But what do you got on tonight, man?
The key is staying alive. I gotta sweat it out against Chev. I know on Tuesday everyone was talking about they were just feeling dead by the end of the game, so I realized that, and I'm just gonna try and sweat this one out as much as possible. The goal is not to get mercied, but we all know that it could happen.
G Fuel, packed lunch, plenty of water, man. You're probably in for about an hour and a half game, man. So get comfortable.
Yeah. Oh man. And congrats, by the way, Mangoes. Congrats on partner, bro. Big things, my guy. I just want to throw that out there, bro.
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate it, man. It's been a big grind, man. But well, dude,
yeah, man.
Listen, bro. We're excited to see what you got in store, man. I'm sure you're gonna steal every base. Try not to make this thing go too. Can you mercy Chev, please? If he doesn't mercy you, can you at least mercy him? Do it for the crew, man.
All for America.
I will do my damn best.
Man, we're excited, bro. Well, dude, hopefully, man, we're drinking some winners beers after the game with you instead of the losers piss. But we'll catch up with you in the post game, man.
All right, later.
Awesome.
Good luck,
Day.
brother.
And let's go ahead and bring in our man Chev. Give me one moment here. And whenever
Chevy.
he's ready.
Talk to me, big dog.
Oh man, the newest partner himself. What's good,
dude?
baby?
I know you guys are embarrassing me. I know you guys are making fun of me. Thank you, bro.
I feel you
appreciate
blushing.
you, man.
I love it.
I am blushing. Going a little red. Thank you, bro. Man, this shit is gonna go long, dude. Are you gonna try to put the dagger in early and get away with the mercy?
I don't know. I was doing a little bit of point calculation, and it might be in my favor to kind of drag it out. But hey, Day is good at this game. I don't have that kind of luxury though. In most situations, if it's a close game, to just kind of drag it out. So I think I'm gonna go with my strategy and just try and be entertaining and just hit the absolute shit out of the ball. To be honest.
Yeah, man. I think from what we saw 2 nights ago, we just, we were seeing like guys intentionally, if the ball went behind, not, diving around hoping that a guy would, come home or whatnot, so really get those extra stolen bases. And, but it's going to be interesting, man, to see how this one pans out, dude. Like you're right up at the top of the leaderboard, man, ready to assert yourself near first place. So I'm excited to see what you got in store, brother. It's always a treat, man, watching you swing the bat.
Appreciate it. This is week 4, and the first 3 have been a blast. And every time I sit down for one of these games, man, I know it's going to be, roughly an hour of just complete fun. So I can't wait.
Man, we're excited, bro. Well, good luck out there, man, and we'll catch you in the post-game interviews.
Appreciate you.
Hell yeah, man. Talk to you soon.
Best of luck, Chev.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And there you have it.
Man. Dude, I think that this is going to be an absolute bloodbath. I was trying to bait either one of them into like maybe potentially going for a mercy, but it seems like what they're going to do is they're going to be cheesy like little munchkins and be trying to take every base. This is going to be a long, drawn out freaking like bloodbath, man.
Yeah, you nailed it. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of 10U travel ball baseball where the lead runner gets on, and next thing you know, that turns into a triple by a steal to second base, a pass ball to third base, and then maybe another pass ball to score.
Dude, I was just hoping I could bait one of them to just like taste blood and just try to put on a hitting display. But it seems like Chev, like these guys, man, when they figure out like the regulations week to week, what they do is they're in their head, they're calculating the meta for how they can score the most points. Oh, like Chev said, is it in my benefit to go to mercy? Oh, should I, do a long drawn out death for Day? Like it's just painful. So get comfortable if you guys are at home. Red Bull, water, Uber Eats, DoorDash. This shit's going to go long, man.
Oh, it's going to be utter chaos. Utter chaos. And I do see we got Tommy Canley in the lineup here. I wonder if the curse is still alive. But I think when it comes to the mercies, do you think that watching DC and Ray's game might have them just thinking a little bit differently than what they usually would say? I feel like that might have something to do with it.
I mean, I thought that, right? But we definitely, okay, I'll put it this way. That's how I look at it. DC was within mercy territory. Day on one of those weeks, he was within mercy territory, and they all choked. I think there was someone else as well. Maybe Thuuuuney. It was Thuuuuney. Yeah. Right? If Chev is within mercy territory and he really wants it, he's not going to choke. Like he'll
no, not at all.
He'll get it done. Yeah. The other guys, man, like, yeah, they kind of had some stage fright when it came down to the crunch. But I think that Chev is going to do exactly what he wants to do for the rest of the game. I think he's just,
Yeah, I agree. I think when push comes to shove, Chev, he's a shark in the water, man. As soon as he smells blood, he's going to attack, and he's going to go right for the jugular.
Yep.
And I think he might have been just candid here, saying that he might play it out, maybe get some extra points. But I think as soon as he smells some blood, that's it. Assuming he gets there. Now, for those of you that don't know, Dae came into my chat the day after the Scann game, was basically telling me to put respect on his name. If there's anything that goes his way, I know that man's coming right back for me.
But you know what? Like, we're pumping up freaking Chev's tires like he's Babe Ruth of the MLB community. Dae's no joke. Like, Dae's no joke. If Chev, us saying that Chev might draw it out and make it go long, yeah, that could happen. But he's not going to do that, like he said himself, if Dae really turns it on early. So
yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be interesting to see.
And here's first pitch. Oh my!
Is that out?
Oh shit!
I don't think that's.
That's a swing and a draw. Is that going to get over the 30-foot? No, it's going to stay in the ballpark.
Just off
Extra
the wall.
bases.
Not a bad start though. So it's the way you got to if you're Dae.
I forgot to check
Man.
the jerseys.
It's going to be interesting to see how these guys pitch, man. Like you said earlier, we did see Tommy Canley struggle coming in for just about everyone that used him. So I think that Chev and Dae have paid attention to that.
Well, these two definitely have the upper hand. All the guys that are going on day 2 got a chance to see what worked.
Holy shit.
Chipper Jones.
Holy hickory horse patties, man. That's a swing and a drive to left field. Looks like Dae's on the board with a 2-spot right out the gate. Goose eggs, 0 out, 2-spot, man.
Dropping an absolute tank to go up 2-0. It's a great start for Dae. That's the start you need to have. But how long will he keep Anthony Rizzo in? Is it just going to be after this batter he's out?
Well, I think there was a stipulation. I'm not sure if it's 3 batters or it has to be 3 outs. I'm pretty sure that there was a mistake made in the first game, but I believe you have to get through the first inning with Rizzo.
Got it. And I'd love to see it if that's the case. It makes it better for us.
If I'm Dae, right? Okay, so Chev's going with the strategy of potentially drawing it out to get a lot of points. Obviously, he doesn't have the multiplier, okay? We know that. If I'm Dae against Chev, I'm going for the mercy. I don't even want to give him a chance to come back and put on points. I think that's weak that Dae has. If he has a chance for the mercy, he needs to go for that.
Absolutely. If he has an opportunity to keep Chev from scoring many points this week, especially on a week where you can really, really change the leaderboards, you have to go. You have to go for the mercy early, and you just got to hope that you can pitch your way around Chev long enough and hit well enough. Oh, let's see.
First play.
From Rizzo.
Oof, okay, and just so you guys know at home, that maybe you guys didn't catch the game 2 nights ago, or day 1 of this week. This is this is drop the ball week, okay? So you can pick any player, 99, 98, doesn't matter, but they have to be fielding out of position. Can't be obviously their first position or secondary. You're going to have weird lineups. There's going to be a ton of errors. That's really the key to this game. Throwing errors, first base, bageling balls, the catcher, pass balls, and that ball's pissed onto left field, and we've just got another dinger by Dae.
God.
Dae's dingers, man.
Dae said, what'd you say about me, dude?
Interesting.
It's going to be very interesting. He's basically sticking it to me right now. He's got a point to prove, and he's doing a really good job right now.
Man.
Let's go, Boomstick.
There's only 1 out, man. A little 3-spot here. I think Dae needs to probably tack on a couple more in the first, especially if you can start. Obviously, Anthony Rizzo has to get out of the first inning, but if you can get his confidence all the way down, right, and with only 1 out, this is where you need to really tack them on. 3-spot, his confidence is already starting to go down. His stamina as well. So this is where you need to tack it on.
Yeah, and with a 3-spot here, it's not enough when you're facing Chev. And there you go. There's a first stolen base with ease.
Is it a steal or no?
Straight in and out of the catcher's glove too.
Now, we saw something last week with Digital Champion going with Ken Griffey Jr. Do you think anybody else puts Ken Griffey behind the plate if DC doesn't? It worked out great for him. I'm just curious if anybody else would have thought that. I personally probably would have never came across my mind.
Yeah, I don't think either of these two guys, like Chev or Day, would have thought of that either. I think when they saw DC do that, and obviously DC said in the pre-game interviews two nights ago, he was like, "Hey, I've been using Ken Griffey Jr. in some test games behind the dish, and he's an animal," and he was right.
Thanks, that was the ball.
Okay.
Okay, I mean that looked very clean so far. My goodness.
Good ball for.
And Cattell Marte plays a good out of position third base.
That's a successful inning for him.
And Day just said it himself. If he only scores 3 here, that's a successful inning for Chev. And I have to agree with him.
Yeah, he's right. I was actually just about to say that. Like, this is a huge man. Chev's just dotting with Anthony Rizzo. Can someone check this guy for a Cronus? How's he doing this? Oh, I thought he got him
I thought that
there
was
too.
it. That was close.
Man,
Just dot central right now with Anthony Rizzo.
Honest.
I don't know how Day actually laid off that pitch.
That's the hardest pitch for me to lay off of. That and sliders on the inside portion of the plate.
There's no way. How'd you do it, Jeff? Almost freaking.
Chev's laying out for everything right now. Why not? Oh,
Oh my god.
Dude. What?
Absolute freaking Bugs Bunny on the inner corner, man. That's crazy.
absolute dot city right there. Oh
Chev's
my.
laughing at that too. He's
I would
laughing. He
too.
knows.
I would
He
too.
knows that's filthy.
Jesus.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Chev has one. Chev has one back.
Just not gonna have any fun.
Fair enough.
Oh man.
Chev just said, "Hold my beer. 1 sec."
Oh, this is gonna be ugly, man. I can feel it. It's gonna be an ugly game.
Now I know it's the first, and usually that doesn't determine the game, but how Day's able to work around with Anthony Rizzo in this first inning, knowing that he can't take him out, to me personally, will be the difference of how close this will or won't be as this game gets longer.
Yeah. Oh man, how these guys, dude. Like, let's give it up for Day as well, man. He's throwing some dots. These guys
Still
are definitely focusing on their pitching. Yeah.
You know, something that we didn't get a chance to talk about right this second, but he ended up putting his pitcher in the one spot so that he could pinch hit, and the first pitch hits a nuke. That I
Yep.
mean, this man's playing chess while I would have been playing checkers here.
Oh, that was such a good pitch. He's gonna take the base. So
Oh, into the outfield.
and this is what happens. We watched Ants do this same thing, but hey, it's almost like a bait. Now, if he takes off to third, then now he can't steal third and get that extra
True.
5 points. That's why Chev stayed back.
Big brain move right there. I would have been sending
Yeah.
him just because I'm playing Chev. I wouldn't even be thinking that. I'm just thinking I gotta figure out.
Oh man, Trey Turner, man, gets a screwball in the inner half and absolutely deposits that shit. Wow, that ball's destroyed. It's a tied ball game. Sniff you.
10 pitches later, and it's a tie ball game. Oh my.
And more importantly, there's none out.
Zero. If I had my scan sounds, I probably would have hit us with a sheesh. Here we go.
Or at least a bing bong.
At least a bing bong.
Yeah. Does he have Ken Griffey Jr. behind the dash? Behind the dish?
I want to say, I believe so. I'm gonna take a quick look right now.
Because like we said, there's like a broken. Oh man,
Oh, and into the outfield.
you got to send him there, right?
Have to. But maybe he's thinking that he can score him on a pass ball. Actually, it wouldn't count
Yeah,
any different.
why? Yeah.
Why not? And correct, both of these guys have Ken Griffey behind the plate.
Griffey. It's funny. We watched Ray Cheesy actually get thrown out by Ken Griffey Jr. trying to steal a base. So Griffey's got a hose back there, and there is a glitch where he throws it with his right hand. So look out for Griffey and his pop time.
However, early
Oh,
on,
my.
we're seeing Griffey miss a ton.
Yeah.
Oh goodness.
Oh man, this is gonna be ugly.
That's the difference between these top 50 players, man, is that even when they're up, tied, hitting really well. Oh, there goes.
You got to send him now.
Have to.
Oh. I see. What I thought was going to happen, I thought Chev was going to send him from third, keep him at second, and then swipe third.
Yep.
But
But what I was going to say was that with these guys that these top 50, for me, if I'm up, 3-3 tie ball game, I'm staying aggressive, but they will still work the walk. They're still patient. They're still waiting for one pitch. And man, you can just tell the difference with these guys. Oh, there's another one. Send him. Holding him. There's Chev laughing about it.
I forgot.
The worst part about this is like Chev just looks like he's got a shit-eating grin on his face. Like he's just enjoying the pain that Dae's going through. Oh, wow, he got him. Good stuff, Dae. That a boy.
Big punchy.
Don't let him clown you like that.
Big punchy right there.
Even in this kind of scenario.
Yeah, that's a massive out. He needed that, man.
Okay. Patience has been.
If he can get out of this only down 2, that's not bad.
But, like, look at it this way.
I'm really enjoying
Chev
watching Griffey get pounded.
has Anthony Rizzo 24 pitches into the first inning. And there's only one out,
I'm not gonna finish that sentence, bro. Anyways, we're moving on.
Oh, he actually got him to kind of like go after that though.
Yep.
That was good.
Anyways,
I'm calling it. Here comes a bomb on a hanger. If he gets one.
See, Chev doesn't even need to send him. He's backing it. Like he backs himself here. 2-2 count.
sneak through.
Oh, that's just oh, is he gonna get the out? Perfect. That was a great piece of pitching right there to like minimize. And now he's got that 2 out, can breathe a little bit. He has given up the lead, but man, against Chev, this is gonna be solid if he can get this 3rd out.
Oh, is he get there? No chance. No shot.
Honest?
Oh. Okay. Okay. And here
It's
we
a
go.
massive inning right there for Dae. Believe it or not, because like there was, what was it? Runners at 2nd and 3rd with none out at one point.
Correct.
Like I don't know,
Correct.
man. Yeah, I'd take that.
Okay.
I'll take down by 2 and then being able to go into my bullpen versus being down 6 or 7 with how that inning could have turned out if he doesn't minimize and make some good pitches. And here we've
And
got
now we have Stroman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In the past, we've seen Dae be real selective. I wonder if he stays selective or if he gets a little more aggressive here, knowing that all you have to do is really put it in play and there should be some errors to be found.
Almost at 600. Let's go.
Yeah, Dae's definitely patient. Some of his at bats can just be drawn out long. He frustrates you when you're trying to compete against him.
Yes.
Crazy game right now against Chev.
Dot.
Here we go. 3-2 right here. Let's see if we get a foul ball hit or a punchy.
I'm gonna say ground ball error. Line out.
Oh, that's gonna be. He's gonna hold him.
Hold him.
Yo, awesome.
Hold him, and get the steal. We'll play 10U baseball, but it racks up the points.
His name was Alman.
Griffey with the cannon.
Mangoes, what do you think? Do you think we will see somebody thrown out today? I feel like yesterday was an anomaly. I don't think we're going to see it again.
Okay.
No, I think that was a flash in the pan. That was extremely lucky. That that was DC versus Ray, right?
Yeah, that was DC versus Ray.
Yeah, and like that was so funny to watch, man. When Ray just takes off, thinking he's got the bag, and then Griffey just hoses him. Yeah, I don't think we see that again. That was awesome to watch, though.
That's a mistake.
Seeing Ray's reaction was priceless, man. He posted a few videos about the game, and it's one thing for us in the booth to see it live, but when you get a chance to see the snippet and the reaction, priceless. Oh, does he send him?
Yeah.
Nope, he can't.
That would have been hilarious if he just missed that at first. All right.
Cheva's infield's looking crisp right now.
Yeah, the crazy and like, listen, 2 nights ago, 50 or 60% of the balls in play we were seeing that were errors. Like first base, was bageling it, shortstop, throwing it away. He's going to send him. He wants to get that run back. Yep.
And we got another
Down
run.
by 1.
We'll take it.
You'll take it. But now you got to keep the inning rolling, get some momentum back.
See if we can connect with Mucky here. Nope.
Great take.
Some P5 grind in. Damn, that's crazy. I don't even have that many P5s.
Another great take.
You'll never get
Staying
thrown out
consistent here.
much. I may get
Seems like Chev is working away with the off seed. We'll see if he comes back here with some fastball.
Man, I'm surprised that Chev didn't get aggressive there. I mean, just get something over the plate and, hopefully he gets himself out.
Yeah, personally, I probably.
Yeah, I just think the key is, I think, for these guys on either side is going to be like strikeouts or just walk guys, like
exactly.
I'd hit balls as we saw 2 nights ago. It just becomes a circus.
And there's the 2 stolen bags just like that. You nailed it.
Why not?
I think that's off. Yeah, he doesn't have that.
It's going to be a sac fly. That should tie the game up, though.
With ease. And just like that, we got ourselves a tie ball game. But is that enough? Is that enough if you are Day to just be tied going back into the bottom of the second?
Yeah. The tag up was crucial. I needed to do that.
Man, I don't know if Day looks like he's just really focused or constipated. I can't really figure it out.
100% constipated and tight butthole. It might be both.
I think he just looks like he's in for a long game, and he's just, he just looks like a 60-year-old constipated man who's grumpy to be here.
He looks like what TJ should have looked like on Tuesday when he actually had to take a shit but couldn't.
Oh my lord.
I like that, Jess.
He's all about the business right now, though.
Just missed it.
It's gonna be an out.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be an out. Man, we go to the bottom of the second, tie ball game.
Tied up. If I'm Day there, I don't feel like that's quite enough. It's not quite enough when you got a guy like Chev. But he doesn't have to throw Anthony Rizzo here. So there is that. Hopefully he can get out of it and work his way through it. But I think Chev opens it up a little bit here.
Yeah, he's going to focus up, man. He'll focus up and start attacking them on. What I've noticed about Chev, every time I've watched him either play ranked, BR, whatever it is, he processes his opponent with like the first couple innings, figures out their tendencies, and then just stomps them.
Yep. There's a leadoff single. The brow's going to get lower and lower here. And the lower it gets, the more dialed in this guy's going to be.
That's actually a really good pick. He's annoying as shit to face.
Although I gotta say, I was hoping for a little more bad RNG and some errors for Chev. I feel like he's got one of the worst luck in MLB out of all the content creators that I see. I was hoping to see a little bit of that today, just to see the reaction, because he's got so many great reactions to him. But so far, we've seen none of it. It's a clean game on both sides.
Yeah, this is definitely a different start to 2 nights ago. It's good to see that, though. Hopefully the game can move quickly. I mean, holy shit.
I thought it had to be from New York.
That ball was destroyed. Perfect to left field. That thing's about 430 feet, 435.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
Good.
You nailed it. That's about
429.
Yep. Absolute tank, and
man.
there you go. That's why playing against guys like Chev, it's so difficult. As soon as... is that another one, or is that off that big wall?
That's a good swing, too. That's going to sneak out.
Oh,
man.
My.
Yep.
Wait. Is this the New York?
Chev's out here talking that nonsense, too. I can tell.
Yep. There he goes. There goes the trash shock.
Nah, he's from
The Jersey boy himself.
Texas.
Okay, I'm taking him out.
Chev is built for this shit, man. He is straight up built for this shit.
Thrives
He's a showman.
on this. Yep, so I was going to say, he thrives on this. He's a showman. You said it last week that he should be on Broadway. I mean, my goodness, this is built for guys like him right now.
Yeah. Oh man.
I don't give a shit.
It's gonna be a little seesaw action this game. I can definitely see it going back and forth. I don't think that anyone's really gonna. I mean, shit, man. It's the second inning. It's 8-5 right now. Second inning, there's none out. There's
Zero
gonna be
outs.
50 runs. Yeah, there might be 50 runs this game. Get comfortable.
Exactly. Get comfortable, everybody, because we're going to be here for a while. Grab your popcorn.
Yeah.
Grab a nice cold beverage. Whatever it is that you enjoy, because it's going to be a long one.
Yeah, get comfortable, guys. Happy New Year to everyone at home. Thanks for being here. We do appreciate it. This one's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun. Keep in mind, we got another game after this. It's the Minnesota Miracle Man Thuuuuney v Scann. So we got a lot of baseball tonight.
We do, and just checking in on the chat right now, they're saying that Noah Syndergaard is from Texas, and that it is a illegal pitcher. Can we get a confirmation on that in the booth, somebody? Somebody out there. I see Dugout Creative is in the chat, but we need a confirmation. Is that an illegal pitcher?
Now it's born, right? Yeah, it's where you're born.
It's born.
So, I mean, I'll get that. I'm gonna trace that down myself. Let's just see. I guess we'll go baseball reference. Let's take a look at that.
Oh, he doesn't send him here. I think I would have sent him. But he's got 2 outs to get another guy in there, so no big deal there. Ants in the chat says, born in Mansfield, Texas. Ooh. Is that where you were able?
Up, guys. Yeah, he's from the great state of Texas, a country within a country. Man, clean it up, guys. Abide by the rules. That's all I can say. Take the shit seriously. What do we do there?
What kind of penalty is it? I don't know.
-25? I think it's got to be -25.
Has to be. Shout out to whoever in the chat caught that. Maybe he thought, he played for the Mets his entire life, that he's out and from there. But
man,
that's a tough break. That is a tough break.
Well, man, I'm hoping to actually see him get healthy and play for the Angels if this strike doesn't go ahead and we actually see some baseball come.
I mean, he's one of those guys that you would love to see healthy, and especially for the Angels starting rotation, they need it. You throw in a healthy Noah Syndergaard, and they're nasty. It's hard to pick up the ball. He's throwing it.
Yeah. I mean, they need a lot more than that, but it's definitely. They need some. If they can get him healthy, it's always when was the last time we even remember watching him pitch? But seeing him throw 99, 100, I just want to see him have a successful year. We never want to see any baseball players hurt.
No, especially with the skill set that he's got, with all the tools that he has. The pitches that he has are the most ridiculous, nasty pitches. So you want to see a guy like that healthy and performing at his best, and on the field. Just on the field, the stats will come, but just being on the field healthy.
Yeah.
And as we're bringing it back into this, we got runner on second, 2 outs.
Griffey's gonna hose him. Oh, he got in there.
Close.
Oh, man.
Almost had it there.
Man, I wanted to see Griffey hose him.
I'd love to see it at least one time.
Man, because he got a bad jump. He didn't get a great jump from second base, man. Griffey just kind of double pumped it behind the dish.
Isn't MLB The Show a trip? That would be the animation for a catcher that's supposed to be lefty, but he is a righty. They give him the double crow hop.
Yeah. It's just funny to see him throw with his right hand,
Yeah, exactly.
They don't have an animation built in for like a guy to turn and pivot the other way and throw. It's pretty funny, so he has to throw with his wrong arm.
Exactly.
You know what, dudes? I would love to actually see what Griffey's meter would be. Like the throw meter. It would have to be like razor thin.
Razor thin. Like the odds of getting a perfect throw on it is never. We've seen it maybe once with DC, but outside of that, we've seen plenty of balls thrown out in the left field like it's nobody's business, dude. Like it's 8U baseball at that point.
Yeah, shout out Ants for entertaining us with those balls out to the left foul territory pole.
Xander went flawless. Let's go. Good stuff.
This ball's gone. Oh. Good pitch, though. You got him chasing, man. A little cutter in on the hands.
That's pretty much how he should be attacking. Oh, my God. Filthy. What'd he do?
Dotted right there. Absolutely.
Not much. Great tunneling right there.
You just tip your hat and take your ass back to the dugout. Man, he's dotting him right now.
Oh, my. Okay. And all of a sudden...
Jersey boy's getting his thumbs warm, old Jersey boy out here. Jesus. What is going on here?
Shit.
I think he's cheating. He's a cheat.
Where's the Cronus check?
Yeah.
Check that man for Spider Tack.
I mean, there's just nothing but dots.
No chance he makes the play.
It's an error.
There it is. Our first error. I thought, thrown on the run, there's no chance he was going to make that play cleanly.
No.
Why we play the game.
And Cattell's probably one of the safest bets in the field playing out of position. But yeah, even then, like you said, if he's on the move, chances are he doesn't make the play.
Yep. And Ants in the chat says the green portion, when we were referencing Ken Griffey, the green portion of the throw meter basically isn't there.
Just, yeah, non-existent, right?
Oh!
Honest couldn't take it down.
Honest couldn't track it down. 6'9".
Oh, Day.
What the hell?
Oh, you'll take it though. If you're Day, why not? Playing with some house money here. Let's get some couple extra runs.
Barry.
This is going to be... I mean, I'm calling... Oh, shit.
Oh!
I speak too early. Good base running.
Great base running and actually not a bad play. I'm surprised that Marte even got to that. Saved a run.
Dude, I think Day's going to tie this up.
Is it on one swing though? Or do you think he gets a couple knocks and then the big one?
This is interesting, man. He's leaving Whitey Ford out there.
Yep.
He knows it's a long game. He doesn't want to burn his bullpen early. He knows that he's at least kind of getting some outs with Whitey. He doesn't want to risk taking him out. So I think he's just happy to sacrifice an out here.
Are you looking at the last couple pitches here? I mean, my God. Greg Maddis would be so proud the way he's painting the corners, dude. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you know, before you know, Chev was a content creator. He was actually he was he was working in a trade as a house painter, man, but he got fired after his first day because he was only painting the corners.
Only hit the corners. Okay, now Dave's feeling himself. Now we got Dave feeling himself right now. You hear him getting a little excited? More pep in his step?
That's gonna get down. No, right down his throat.
Yep.
One swing and Day can take the lead though, man. We're in the third inning. It's going to be 19 runs in the third.
Yep. There it is. That's what I was just going to ask, is if he would take and steal that first pitch.
Man, and just so you guys know at home, right? So, yeah, you want the win, but it's all about points leading into the finals in February, again, in this DCCL inaugural league. So... If let's for instance say Chev wins by 2, 3, 4 runs, the chances are Day's probably going to win on points because he has a 1.5 multiplier to Chev's 1.0, you know, even handicap. So as long as Day kind of hangs with him, like we saw with DC got mercied by Ray and actually outpointed him with almost 2,000 points this week. So
significant.
I think at this point, yeah, that's what Day needs to kind of focus on.
Is just to hang in there and try and tame the beast. It's not an easy task.
And the win will just be like the cherry on top, just a little bonus. And that ball's pissed on.
Oh my. Bing bong.
Bing bong. Look at the silver fox. Look at that cheesy grin on his face. You ready?
That is
he's all about the business.
Hardest part about playing these guys. Every chance you fight back. You scratch 1, you scratch 2, down by 1. They just fucking unload on you, and next thing you know, you're back fighting 2, 3, 4, and then the innings start to open up. We'll see if Day can try his best to mentalize here.
Man, I needed to get DC on a flight down to Australia, man. After his game, get him in the studio, give me a back massage while I broadcast this. There's long ass games, man. DC, where are you, dude? I need my masseuse for night 2 of this week.
DC's getting ready for coaching this weekend, man, up in Tampa for the Blitzball games.
Man, that's going to be exciting. I hope that I know Scann's flying down there. I hope there's plenty of content, man. You know, clips or short videos on everything that those guys are doing down there. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I saw his. DC had his pumps in his last Twitter post. There's an God.
Man, that's a little right center piss missile.
Just
Mickey Mantle.
Another day in the office. The pinch hit worked out really well for him. Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, again, there's none out. We're in the bottom of the third. Scores 11-8. This is going to be like a 50-run game.
Jesus.
Oh, man. Look at man.
I was gonna say, did you see that? Just the calm and collected. Just we'll get one with him. Why not?
Just watching Chev hit home runs and take sips out of his water flask. It's just ridiculous.
It's nothing to him.
We need to make like a wager throughout this league, right? If Chev doesn't at least finish in the top 2 at the end of this league in February, he needs to just ferment his hair for a month straight. I think he needs to do it like super dark black or brown or even blonde. Maybe pink. I don't care, but if he doesn't finish in the top 2, this man needs to just ferment his silver fox hair. And I think that'd be hilarious, and I'm pretty sure his stream would approve that comment.
Oh, absolutely. They'd love to see it. We would all love to see it.
Yeah.
Chev's got this a few moments ago. He's got this panda going on. I don't know if you remember Pete Alonso in the home run derby, just kind of dancing with headphones in.
Yeah.
He's got that similar kind of vibe right now, where it's just nothing but music, good vibes, and absolute tanks. Oh, and just like that. Oh.
He's clearing the nostrils right now. Yo, can someone check that pen for like if that's menthol or what, man? Because right now Chev is cracked. Oh, good pitch, Day. There's none out right now. 3 runs were in mercy territory. I don't know if Chev is going to want to, like he said before the game, draw it out or just, I
think he's
put
gonna
down his misery at this point.
He's gonna smell blood in the water. I think. Man, when you're a competitor, you can say so many things, but once you're in game, it's gonna be tough for him to just shut that off and just go on cruise control. But we'll see. We'll see here.
Yeah. And that's why on night 1 I was kind of like suggesting that, if we gave these guys an incentive for like an early mercy, like every inning from the 4th all the way up to the 8th, they finished a mercy in the 4th, it was 200 extra points, plus the win. That might give these guys an incentive to go for that rather than draw it out and just really try to get those, extra points with stolen bases.
Exactly. And to your hair comment for Chev, we got a Kim in the chat saying, if Chev finishes top 2, my man Cole needs to start the restore process for his hair. Deal.
Oh, man.
Deal.
Oh,
I'll get some Rogaine. I'll get some Rogaine. Why not?
We need to tweet at LeBron, man, for the rest of the year and try to get him to sponsor you for hair plugs, bro.
Yes, I'm all about it. I'll do it. I'm a man of the people. We can do it.
That's so funny. Ooh, getting cute with the front door cutter there. I will say this though, he's got 2 quick outs. You know what I mean? There was none out, and the score was 14-8. So he's managed to figure out a way here to kind of nestle in.
If he can keep him from hitting a bomb here, maybe you give up 1. Hopefully, at the least, he's still okay. Oh,
it's gonna get down.
It does get down.
That's going to be an easy swipe of second. So we're not going to see a swing here.
No. I'm seeing a lot of guys.
At some point, right? At some point, when you've got a runner on first, if you're like Day or Chev or whoever else, you would just throw the ball down the middle, right? Because they're not going to swing.
That is exactly what I was going to say. I've seen all these guys miss.
Yeah, they're trying to be fine in the wrong count when there's runners on first or second. Like, just throw it down the middle, because when guys are out of position, when you throw to the corners, that's when you see these catches start to bagel the ball. I'm sure everybody that's accidentally on a double switch or had a position player have to catch in ranked season, the only time they receive the ball is when it's kind of like middle away, middle in fastballs. That ball's pissed on up the middle.
Absolutely pissed on. And that's already up 8. Now we're in, is it mercy after 3 or 4 innings?
I mean, book it. Just book it. He's 100% going yard here. At some point in this at-bat, Mickey Mantle's going to launch a baseball.
Second one of the inning, I believe, if he does. Now, if he was playing for the points, You maybe drop a bunt here or something, right? Just to get out of the inning, just so you can keep hitting. But I don't think he's going to do that.
Well, I actually, to be honest, I think that even Chev knows if he hits a home run here, right, and he does go up 10, I think that he's pretty sure Dae's going to score at least 1 or 2, you know, so he won't be able to close it out. The only time you're really going to mercy is if you're up like 13, I think.
True. Very true. It's a good call out. We're getting closer and closer. The big swing's coming. We're not far from it. We got Dars in the chat that says pickoffs are underrated this week. It might not be worth it. You might throw it away just based off of depending on what player you're throwing it to. Just like that. Oh God. Okay.
It's a 10-run lead.
Yeah, there it is. But like you said,
in the 3rd inning,
you do need a couple more because you know, Dae, it's hard to keep anybody to just 1 run.
Why do you throw like that, bro? You throw like the kid.
look how patient Chev is right now.
Still patient. Up 10. 7 nukes later. There's the fact that he wore a NASA shirt is not by accident because he is just sending all of these to the moon, dude.
The ball's going to stay in.
Oh, he holds him at first. Holds him at first.
These cheesy sons of bitches, man. It is just funny. They're just getting every bit of freaking sweat out of this. Like,
I have to give him credit, though. In the moment, if I'm lacing a ball off the wall, I don't know if I'm thinking to do that. The player in me that's just so used to ranked or BR doesn't matter. I'm sending him to no matter what. So I mean, kudos for them for really squeezing out everything. Shout out to, I believe was it Ants that started that, or did that happen in game 1?
it was definitely in that game. I watched them in game 1 of night 1. It was DC Ray. I watched them try to get a lot out of it. When that game 2 rolled around, those dudes were like straight up meta playing. They were trying to get every single point possible. That game might have gone for an hour and 40 minutes, that last game. There was like 20, wasn't there 27 stolen bases?
It was like 27 and 15 or something like that. Something out of this world.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous, man.
There's out 1. There's out 1. There's no chance he gets out of this with a clean inning, right?
Oh, I mean, anything's possible, but I doubt it. I'm backing Dae to extend this. One thing we haven't seen so far in this week, and it's obviously because everyone's playing out of position, I don't think we've seen a double play turn. Not one time. We saw one play at second where there was an out on the transition, but that was it. There was one attempt of a double play, and it bageled in and out, and he still got the lead runner out. But yeah, we haven't seen anyone spin a double play yet.
Nope, you're absolutely right. And I'd be curious, even if the right opportunity presented itself, if it's possible for 2 out-of-position players to turn it. I feel like if somewhere along the lines, even at first base, is going to get dropped. But now I want to see it. Now it's all I want to see.
Yeah, me too. I mean, shit, we've seen King Griffey Jr. throw someone out at second. We got to see the double play at least once. Oh, man.
Was that a walk?
I don't even know how that's possible. Right? To like be that bad at catching where the ball like clanks off your glove and almost ends up at first base. Like,
well, when you're naturally a left-handed glove and you got the right one on, I'd probably miss a few.
Man. he's got a cast iron frying pan in his glove. Like, Kong.
He doesn't even bother. Doesn't even bother. He is playing for the mercy right here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is what I mean. It was However, just remember this: Chev is the home team. He bats in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, he can walk it off with a mercy.
So then, do you let him purposefully, in terms of strategy, score a couple here, just so that you can get a few more points on the back end?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I more likely than not, I just think that Chev's just not worried about it necessarily. He just yeets it into center field.
There's no chance that was by accident.
Oh man,
we'll have to ask him: was that purposeful, or is that just heat of the moment? That might be one of the biggest brain moves we've seen this week yet. I want more runs. Oh my. Good for Day.
That ball's on a fucking jetliner. That thing's soaring.
Because I'm terrified.
He's saying he's terrified, so there's no trash talk in here. Day knows what position he's in. So even you get the big bomb there. I mean, what do you really say? What do you really say here?
I mean, he's only down 7, man, with 1 out. You know, like, it's just, this week, man, it's just one of those wild weeks. You know, they're wild every week, but this one in particular is just, you know, we saw chaos on night 1.
This week was so wild that for the first time for the DCCL games, I had people coming into my chat telling me that they played against others with the same kind of team builds. So Dugout Creative nailed it this week, as there's people who are adopting this. They loved it so much that they challenge each other to 3-inning games. The one game that I was told they only played 3, that's all they could take, and wish it was like a walk-off to end it. But shout out to Dugout for another creative week, and people are loving it.
Yeah, man, I think just from here on out, it's just every week the bar's just going to get higher and higher and higher. The stadiums from Tater Dot, they never let us down. They're always incredible. You know, guys like Scann and the Boss Man, everybody getting together and collectively sharing ideas for week to week, what's going on and what they have in store. It's incredible, and we are blessed at the end of this game cycle, leading into 22. Hopefully, we get a game sooner than later, and we're only in a lockout for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
But to have this league while that's all going on, it's keeping things fresh. I know there's a lot of people frustrated, but this is one of the best ideas and best collaborations that we've seen in a very long time.
I have to agree. And, you know, a lot of people have had their feelings about MLB The Show 21, and a lot of people are excited for MLB 2022. There's still some speculation on even when 22 comes out. So I think this is just the best thing for anybody who enjoys baseball right now. It's authentic, it's real, and most importantly, it's engaging. It's so fucking fun. It's fun for everybody to just let loose and relax a little bit, and this week's nothing short of that. Yeah.
And you know, exactly, you nailed that. You know, if you guys have been keeping up with Twitter notifications, and you're on all these different platforms and getting informed, you know, Dugout Creative is always looking for people that are, you know, have skill sets or you know, graphic designers, you know, broadcasters or other content creators to keep adding to the machine and growing it and getting bigger. So it's a big platform for, you know, the whole community to be exposed, get to know other creators, really utilize it. It's a massive networking and content creation tool.
Yo, this is why I was saying this. I mean, this is unrelated.
Two quick outs. I don't know if that's purposeful.
I don't think it should be in 22. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, man. Surely Chev wants to put a nail in the coffin right here. And just
I would
finish
imagine, right? It doesn't, I mean, it does help in points-wise if you, oh, there you go. There you go.
It's 420 dead center. That's staying in.
Oh,
you know
my.
Yeah. We go to the 5th.
Heading into the 5th, that was big for Day right there. And you know what? Yeah. What's exciting for this game for me personally is that I feel like, for the most part, this game is playing according to the elevation of the big old 33. That first game against Ray in DC didn't quite feel like it. This one does. This one feels like they're getting rewarded for the right swings, and a ball like that even stays in the park.
Exactly, yeah. You know, with these friendly games, another thing is, like, when you press pause, wind is in play. When we play ranked season, when we play BR, wind doesn't come into play. On any given matchup in a friendly like this, wind can be blowing in from center, it can be howling out to left. It can go all the way up to, I believe, 10 or 12 miles per hour. So, you know, that played into a factor in game 2. We saw there was wind blowing in from right field cross. But yeah, I'd be interested to see if there's no wind or there is some wind blowing out to left field today.
Oh, so if you're Day right now, what's going on through your mind? You're down 7. You want to put up as many runs as you possibly can. But you know you're an inning or 2 away if you're not able to come away with anything here. Do you stay aggressive? Do you continue to be selective? Just work walks, work points with stolen bases, and right on cue. There it is.
Yeah. I think if you're Day, you've just got a straight right until she bucks you. Don't ride at all. Like, he's got to get after it, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike Sanino's probably going to get hosed here.
He's sending Mike Zanino. Oh, he's in there easy though.
That's a straight.
He's loving that move too. He's laughing his ass off.
You want to see some real speed? There he goes. Oh!
No, Chev, what are you double clutching that for? We could have seen the man. You could have hosed him.
Oh, off
That's
the
gonna be
hands
cheesy.
again.
No way! Yo!
Hey, he's begging right now. Day, you're begging a little bit. If that's me, you know, I'm just thankful if it does fall, but I can't expect that to actually fall.
All right, we gotta.
Maybe he was hoping for the error though, which in that case he's right. Like, oh, how does he make that play? He's out of position.
Adam Ottavino, I hate you.
0-2 right here. He's gonna get dotted.
Oh, I can't send him. He's sending him.
No.
He's hosed. No.
Oh, he's out at home. Look at his face. Look at. Oh man, Day. Come on, bro. You greedy little munchkin.
You nailed it. He was greedy with Zanino. Send him to second, send him to third, something like that. You gotta be aware of who's on third base.
Gotta fight.
Man, there's one out though. You know, like you're gonna score him anyway if you put the ball in play.
I mean, does he make the play?
Please give me a chance.
Wow. And that right there, I think, is game. I think that's game right there.
Yeah. Man, I tell you what, Adam Ottavino was actually doing great for Chev just then. Like,
Nasty.
you know, I think he so far from what I've seen out of Adam Ottavino in all the games, Chev's used him the most successfully.
He does have the Cronus though. So
He does, man. I don't know how he's dotting right now like this with these guys under 84 and all. Like he is throwing dots, man.
I think we see the brow get a little lower, and this is the inning. I think he's done playing around. I don't think we'll see another 1, 2, 3 inning. And yep, that's got to go, right?
Is it gonna sneak out?
Oh,
Yeah. It all came down to where I knew it wasn't going to get over the 30-foot wall. If it could just squeeze a little bit left, it would have gone.
and he held him at first base. So here comes the steal.
Okay, so I'm calling it. Chev's going to get as much juice out of this inning as he can, but in the process, he's going to mercy.
Yep.
So if he'll get his stolen bases, and then he's just going to finish the job.
Could we see a station-to-station scenario happen here? Just to
Yes,
kind
I
of rack
believe
up
so.
some points?
Affirmative.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Yep. I think it's coming. Maybe set up the bases loaded grand slam to get a couple extra across.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Actually, now I think about it, like maybe get within one run and then try to load them up and then just drive one out of the ballpark.
Mm-hmm. Trying to end it with a bang.
If you're Day right now, you know it's a wrap. Like you feel it. You just feel it. You're like, it's a fucking wrap.
Well, and now he's
It's not out, bro. It's a 9-run. It's 9 runs. There's a runner on first. He's gonna dog. It's
now. Does he steal third? I think
He's good. Yeah, he's
if you're
gonna steal
trying to
third.
if you're trying to play for points, I don't steal here, and he doesn't. Cause I'm trying to load up the bases here to try and hit a grand slam to get a couple more runs across. If it's me,
You think that's what he's doing?
why
Well,
not steal third base right here? He just took that pitch right down the middle.
Oh,
Now he steals.
I see. There he
it is.
goes. Yeah, I think he realized like, oh shit. Okay, well if he gets me out now,
Let's
I'm
not
at
mess
second.
around.
Yeah,
It's a good pitch. Good pitch.
Great pitch, Day.
Here's my logic here, though.
Oh, let's hear the logic. Hear the logic. Let's hear the logic.
You know what I mean? What am I gonna like? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
I can't hear anything. Can you send through some
I understand
audio?
you guys are
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
run
give
up
me
the
one quick
score,
sec
but,
here.
like, let him score a little bit. Like, I just I don't know. It's kind of like offensive. You know what I mean? I don't know.
And we should be good now. He's working through his strategy right now. He's trying to figure out.
Legend.
Does he send him to end the game?
Don't do it. Nah, you gotta finish it with a hurrah. Yeah, you can't finish on the pass ball, right?
No, you can't.
I'm glad he did that. We got Truman Nation, another competitor in this inaugural DCCO league. He's in the chat right now, and he says, "GG's, it's a wrap."
I think he might try and work a walk here. Obviously, 3-2, he doesn't have many options, but might be worth it to get maybe one more stolen bag and then maybe the 3-run bomb.
Boom goes the dynamite right here. Oh, what are you doing?
Because
Chev, that was your piece.
I think he's playing for the long game here. I think he truly, there's no chance he's not sitting on that or at least swinging.
Do you think he wants this to go longer?
I can't imagine longer, but maybe set it up for a few more points than just the walk-off. This bat will tell you everything we need to know if he's looking to go longer.
Yeah, he might just... Yeah, he literally might be trying to get out on purpose right here and just go to the 6th and 7th and keep tacking on.
Yeah, TJ in the chat. He's saying he wants to score more runs, guys. That's what TJ's saying.
Yeah, like Chev doesn't miss shit like that. He sees that out of the hand, he's coming out of his shoes, you know?
No. This is the big telling sign. And there it is.
Oh!
And there it is.
And he sent him back. He sent him back to third.
God!
Oh, man. I told you, he's going to have his way. I said it. I'm like, this guy is going to... Chev is going to do whatever he wants within this game. He is honestly trying to finesse his way to loaded bases and shit on a ball.
To station to load the Holy shit.
You know how much like skill and patience it takes to be able to like, you know, do this kind of stuff? You know, like he could have easily swung there at that perfect and launched it. Like obviously that's probably, you know, game coding, but man.
Oh, what does he do? Does he hold him?
And he's going to send him back. He's sending him back. Oh, he did. He wrapped it.
Oh, he thought it might have gone out.
I'm not gonna. Okay, so yeah, the league is.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's listen in here.
Man, it's about putting on a good show and having it entertaining. Me just stalling the game out to earn more points and just like doing some bullshit. I don't think that's really entertaining. Not for me, at least. So if I'm taking a hit to a point, I don't care.
Good man.
That means it's gonna be more entertaining. And
Good man.
Better things to watch, not just some filler shit. So another mercy. We got 4 in a row.
Another mercy.
We have 1 million stolen bases. We did what we're gonna do. That's it. That's how I'm gonna do it. I don't really care as much about winning the league as I do about putting on a good show and having some fun while doing it. So, GG's, Andy V, Demon, Mookie Betts. Unfortunately, let that dude.
And that is why that's my Broadway boy right there. I love him, man.
Yep.
A man of the people trying to put on a damn fireworks display. I love it, brother. That's good shit.
Good
love
for
it. He
him.
broke that down perfectly. Hey, he could probably, like he said, he could have squeezed out a few more points, let the game go on a little bit longer. Like, you know, he could do what he wanted pretty much. But shit, 21 runs, 21 hits. We only saw 5 errors that game in total. Like, that's pretty damn good.
Hardly saw any, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Didn't at least feel like it.
Man, that's unreal. What we're going to do is we're probably going to bring in Day first. And then we'll talk to Day, you know, commiserations on the Mercy loss. And then we'll probably, or maybe, yeah, I think we'll go Day and then we'll finish with Chev.
All right, let's switch this all up over here. Give me one moment. All right, and let's bring in Day.
And I've got him. Day, talk to me, buddy. How you going, man?
I mean,
dude, yeah.
I couldn't do anything, man. That he's built different.
Dude, he's good, man. It's just is what it is, bro. But man, that was a hell of fun to watch, dude. Like, it really was. You both were pitching really well. Like you said, yeah, from what I was seeing, he was just locked in, having his way, man. Tough matchup this week.
Yeah, I mean, I really wanted to score some more points. That attempt to steal home was probably the worst decision of my entire life, and I will regret that for the rest of my life. But, yeah, other than that, I mean, I'm guessing I'll be somewhere in the 400, 500 point range. But, man, I just feel like I could have got more. There are just a few swings that I regret.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the points are tallied. I think you're off a 1.5. So, yeah, I mean, that should pan out okay, man. Like we said, that's a tough matchup, you know, running into a top 50 guy on All-Star difficulty, pretty much with position players that are God Squad guys. Yeah, like you said, also the big play was probably you squeezed out Zanino to third, got a little greedy trying to send him home. You're gonna probably that's the one you're
Yep.
probably gonna regret. Yeah.
Hey, like no errors though. That was so strange. I was like, can I get bailed like one time, just like once? Like, man, I was relying a little bit too much on the out of position, but it just didn't happen that game.
Yeah, we were commenting on that before we dragged you in. That was like 5 errors total. You know.
That's crazy.
Total. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Like we're normally used to seeing like 5 a side or 6 a side. But yeah, man, it didn't really play out like that. The game had a different thing in store. But man, listen, you guys put on a hell of a display. That was super entertaining. Obviously, it didn't go an hour and 45 minutes, man. Again, thank you for putting on a show for all the folks at home. We fucking love having you in here, man. We're excited.
Yeah,
to see what you
appreciate
got in
it.
store for us.
Appreciate it.
We'll
Thank you,
talk to you
Dave.
soon,
Thank you,
man.
guys.
Good luck in week 5, man.
Yep. Thank you guys, and yeah, see you around.
Thank you, brother.
All right,
Man, there we have it.
Go ahead and get Chev in here.
Let's bring in Jersey Boy, the
And there you have
legend.
it.
Hey, yo.
Chev, man. Talk to me, brother.
Hey, this team, I had some of these guys that I love. I mean, Young Mookie, I love Andy V, Andrew Velasquez. I had some guys that I could hit with, and I was thinking about letting the game go on a little bit and trying to put up more points, but I decided that it'd just be weird. It would be weird for pacing, and I'd rather just put on a show, entertain, and have some fun, and make the game a little more organic and not just like force it to drag out. So I ended the game, but you know, it was fun. Day is tough to pitch to, man. He had 11 runs, scored every inning. Both of us just didn't score in one inning. It was a fun game though. I love this theme.
Man, you were dotting. Like me and dudes were sitting in the broadcast booth, man. We were just like watching you have your way. Like just Ottavino came in, was like putting out the fire as well. Just the dots, man. The pinpoint accuracy was pretty impressive to watch, man. Obviously, we knew you were going to hit, but dude, man, you really put on a pitching display as well.
Yeah, that was weird. It looked like I had that Cronus Zen action going. I was after a couple of batters. I was like, "What is going on here?" Like, I was getting lucky because these guys have no control. I was expecting some of them to just fly over their heads, some of these pitches. But I actually laughed because someone in my chat said, "Has Stroman thrown a ball yet?" And that made me laugh. Like internally, I looked at that.
Yeah, man, it was exciting to watch, bro. And like, you know, it was also great, like you said, man, to let the game go like organically. I was talking even at the start of the game that you were going to have your own way and pretty much dictate how you wanted to finish it, man. And at the end, obviously, you're like, hey, man, I'm just going to put on a show and let the fireworks go. And that's what you did, dude. It was awesome to watch, brother.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun. I like the organic, you know, fun, entertaining light show experience of the DCCL, and I kind of want to keep it going that way, man. That's it.
Yeah, I loved it, man. It was really, really fun to watch. I think we're tallying up the points right now, man. But you still had, I'm pretty sure you had 21 hits, 21 runs. You had 3 errors. I think Day had 2. So it's still, I mean, shit. Even with, you know, finishing it early, you still put on a hell of a show, man. That's going to be a lot of points. I mean, here we go.
Yeah, we're tallying them up right now. Give me one moment here, boys.
Wow. There's no shot. You want to know what the points are right now, Chev?
Did I lose the game? I'll laugh.
No. So Day had 640.5 points, and you had 868. So that's a freaking hell of a show, man, for finishing it, I think, in the 5th. Man.
Whoa. I had 28 stolen bases or some shit like that. I was kind of preparing because I knew the game might end early, so I just stole every chance I got.
Man, that's unreal, dude. You came out with the mercy, and you came out with the point stub, having the multiplier be against you, dude. So that's great leading into week 5, dude. You're going to be asserting yourself. Probably, I mean, I don't know, dude. Where would first place now? I'm pretty sure Chev's got like 3 or 4 mercies.
Just
Have you
based on
mercied
the
every
points.
week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be in 1st or 2nd place.
Oh,
Man,
baby. Oh, man, I can't wait for next week. I'm already thinking I'm excited. I love this.
Unreal week, bro. Dude, we appreciate you, man. You put on a hell of a damn show. We're excited to see what you got ready for week 5, man. Always a pleasure, brother.
Hey, guys, thank you for what you do. You keep it entertaining. Appreciate you having me in here to talk, and I'll catch you guys next week.
Incredible week.
Thank you, brother. Godspeed, man. Good luck. We'll talk to you.
Absolutely.
Man,
Wow.
there you have it.
What a game. What a game. And
There you have it.
a very calm, cool, and collected mercied every game. No big deal. Just a little dirt on his shoulder right there. Someone needs to help get that off for him.
Man, I love that he dictated the pace. He was like, you know what? I don't want to draw this thing out and make it not seem like a legit thing. He's like, we finish it now, and he still threw up 868 points. Wins on points, gets the dub in the column as well. Great week by him, man. I'm interested to see where he is on the standings. Like, where was he actually prior to this game commencing? He must have been in third or fourth place, I'm pretty sure.
I believe third and fourth. It's going to skyrocket him. I think he takes that number one spot after
he jumps into first, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe he knocks out Trumanation, who was in first.
He was, yeah. I mean, and here's the big thing. We got game 2 coming up right now, folks. So we got Thuuuuney and Scann. Scann is dead last because he's actually had a bye week.
Yep.
This one, I believe, is going to have to go for a long time. I think Scann's going to try to get as many points as possible. I don't think he's going to take the OhChev route. So, again, if you guys are at home, get comfortable, get a little cooler next to you, put your refreshments in there, maybe order DoorDash. This one's going to probably go for about an hour and 30 minutes.
Yep, and I think if you're ready, let's jump right into it.
Let's do it, baby.
All right, let's do it.
And here we have the predictions for game number 2. My fellow broadcaster obviously out on the field today, competing with his little digital thumbs. We got Scann at an edged 55.6% favorite. I think that Vegas is going to have this one right. I know his Twitter army has voted for him. Top 50 opponent, similar to OhChev. What do you got on this one, dude?
Yeah, this is another one where I think Vegas got it right. However, it is a small percentage. It's not by much. But my ultimate goal is that no matter who wins this matchup, we must get Thuuuuney in the broadcast afterwards. We got to get that man in. We want to hear his thoughts. So no matter who takes it away, we need it. The people want it. Give the people what they want, Thuuuuney.
Let's go. And with that, let's jump into the game 2 lineups. And here we have Scann's lineup. He's got Trey Turner playing left field, leading off. Ketel Marte, third base, hitting 2. Corey Seager, first base, hitting 3. Albert Pujols, very interesting. Right field, hitting 4. Ernie Banks at second base, hitting 5. Maximilian Muncy, playing shortstop, hitting 6. Honus Wagner in center field. Pablito Sandoval behind the dish. And he's got Jim Palmer in the 9-hole, but it's going to be Anthony Rizzo. On the bench, he's got Brandon Crawford, Ken Griffey Jr., Jimmy Fox, Mike Trout, and Fernando Tatis Jr. I'm liking the look of these lineups. And here we have Austin, the Minnesota Miracle Man, Thuuuun's lineup. He's got Javier Baez playing right field, leading off. Mookie Betts, shortstop, hitting 2. Barry Larkin, hitting 3, playing second base. Ketel Marte, third base, hitting 4. Cody Bellinger behind the dish. That's going to be interesting, Thuuuuney. We have Francisco Lindor, left field, hitting 6. Adley Rutschman playing first base, hitting 7. Jazz, the Jism Chisholm, playing center field. And he's got Marcus Stroman, a.k.a. Anthony Rizzo, in the pitcher spot. Eddie Rosario, Lou Gehrig, Jorge Soler, Marcus Simeon, and Jorge Polanco on the bench.
And with that, let's jump right into game 2 interviews. Let's go ahead and start with the guy with the biggest forearms in the league, Thuuuuney. Let's jump on in.
There he is, the Minnesota Miracle Man. He's all pumped up on Mountain Dew. What's going on, buddy?
There we go. Sorry, I have to double mute the stream there. Hey, how's it going, you guys?
Dudes, how are you going, dudes? He's asking how you doing.
I'm good. I'm asking you guys, how are you doing? Sorry.
No, dudes is muted. Dudes, you're muted, man. No one can hear you, dudes.
There you go. Rookie
Clean
move, everybody. Listen.
No, Thuuuuney, how you doing, bro?
Oh, we're doing pretty good, man. We're chilling. I'm a lot less stressed knowing that a chip is not on the line for the game tonight, but going to dudes comment, the reason why I wasn't in the booth after the game last week is I very rarely show my emotion on stream. And I will tell you and this is just going to boost Dae's ego even more for the win, but that was the most frustrated I've ever been in my entire life. Not even video game related. That was the most frustrated I've ever been, period. So I couldn't put myself in the booth. I would have said something I regret. So now we're chilling. Free money, Scann, somebody I love, man. So should be a fun game tonight.
Yeah, man, that was tough to watch, man, last week. But that's the X factor with these games, man. That RNG. Are you looking forward to getting off the bat? And what's your strategy today, man? You trying to get every single bit of the juice out of this squeeze, or what?
Well, so the funniest thing about this is that you have to start with Anthony Rizzo, and you might think that no Chapman means that I'll be reigning supreme hitting the ball here, but a close second to my worst pitcher to face is Anthony Rizzo. I can't wait that long. Like, I'm so early on his curveballs. Like, my chat's been clowning me all day that like Rizzo might pitch a perfect game. Like, once Rizzo gets out of the game, I'm going to score. But until he leaves, I'm actually like nervous.
Now, I did see that you had a warm-up game and with no errors with the same team build, man. I think the game will have something different in store for you this matchup, knowing your luck, Thuuuuney.
You know, I would agree with you, but, you know, when I made the team, the last 2 weeks, definitely, I've taken a lot more effort into making the rosters, and I played a couple CPU games. I played a friendly earlier. Like, I'm not concerned about my defense at all. Like, that's the least of my, which in an out of position week is weird to say, but I mean, you saw earlier, I can't remember who was in center field, but it was a warning track fly ball to dead center field that I made a remark that it should be dropped. There's no way an out of position center fielder makes an over the shoulder Willie Mays catch, but I mean, we are. Like, everybody's making plays, so I don't think the defense will be near an issue for me.
Man, well, listen, dude, we're excited to see what you got in store for us today, man. I hope the RNG gods are in your corner because, you know, the Lord knows that you need it, man, because you've been having some tough weeks, bro. But good luck out there today. Put on a display. May thunder be in your bats, man.
Yeah, I've been getting the RNG gods not on my favor every single week, so I would love to have some love this week. But knowing Scann and him being a Yankees fan and me being a Twins fan, this will probably be a really awful game for me.
Dude, oh, man. Well, dude, listen, good luck out there, brother, and we'll catch you in the post-game interview.
All right, sounds good. Catch you guys later.
Hey,
Thank you, brother. Take care.
We do know that Scann has quite the relationship with Ramon, so we'll see if that plays out for him today.
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. Scann's been getting the most luck. Let's drag Scann in, see what he's got. Talk to me, Scandabear. What's going on, my buddy?
Hello, guys.
Man, you excited for this one?
It's an interesting type of excited because I've seen all the chaos, and I'm kind of mentally preparing for an hour-and-a-half game, but I don't know if I can mentally handle an hour-and-a-half game. And I'm trying to think how I'm going to strategize with this because, like, if the game lasts a while, I could probably get a ton of points, but I don't know if I can mentally sustain that.
Yeah, I hear you, man. But here's the thing. You're in dead last because of that bye week, you know, and you don't have the multiplier. You're in, I believe you're somewhere in 680 points. You know, you're going to have to try to do the best you can to get as many points as possible this week if you want to get yourself in a certain that top 4 spot on the leaderboard, you know. So, but like you said, concentration is going to be difficult over an hour and a half.
It's going to be, I mean, I'm going to be real here. I'm going to have my opportunities to score and put up a big game. I just got to lock in, you know the New York, Minnesota history in the postseason, like you just mentioned.
Don't rub it in my face.
Like this could be a route, and I would be all for a route. I would be all for it, just to keep him low on points, because like he is still ahead of me in points. I would love to get ahead of him. But honestly, like if I get like 20 plus runs and he's close, I'm making that game last longer. I will do what I must.
All I ask from you today, Scann, is make sure you're digging into him with the hot mics. We know how frustrated Thuuuuney can get and thrown off his game. Please take full advantage for us in the broadcast booth and for the folks at home. We just want sheer entertainment. We want to watch that little Minnesota face go red, you know?
Yeah, and if it gets ugly down the road, I'm gonna yell at him and say, please stay in the Discord. Don't leave. We don't want to rage quit Thuuuuney.
I just want to see a couple bunt dances. You know, whatever inning you want to do it in, just throw a few bunt dances when things start going your way, and then we won't tell Thuuuuney about it until after. We'll be like, that was all planned.
I like the mind games. I do. I enjoy that. That's one thing I'm really focusing on, the mind games, and like he's fallen victim to frustration at points. So if I can get under his skin a little bit, then I'm gonna do it, dude.
Man, I'm excited, bro. Well, listen, dude, put on a show out there. Good luck today, and we'll catch you in that post-game interview, brother.
Absolutely. I'll see you later, dudes.
Good luck. Godspeed, baby.
Good luck, Scann. Hit him with a couple R2s as well.
Hit him with a bing bong.
Bing bong. All right, here. Let's switch this over.
Man, I'm excited for this one to believe. Dude, I'm actually like pumped for this one right here.
It should be fireworks, and I mean, I just hope that Thuuuuney knows that bad things are more than likely going to happen with out of position players. So at this point, you just grab a nice beverage and have fun with it, right? You can't take it too seriously, hopefully, unless you know.
One thing I've noticed about Thuuuuney is like he's very competitive. It doesn't matter if he, is like ranked 5,000th in the world and he faces someone that's 20th. He expects a lot out of himself, and that's good, man. You should always want to go out there, strive to be the best version of yourself.
Absolutely.
But there's that thin line where you got to keep it in control, keep your composure, and not drag one at bat into the next.
Yeah, and we talk about it all the time. Sometimes you can almost be too locked in. Sometimes you're too locked in, too stressed. Next thing you know, you're swinging the pitches you shouldn't be. Or next thing you know, you're in your head. You're taking pitches that you shouldn't be. But I think Thuuuuney turns it around this week. I think he starts to have a little bit more fun. But my only question is for how long? I think America's got this right. I think Scann is going to do what Scann does. He's going to get under his skin. He probably has about 8 different sound alerts ready to go. So I'm excited to see what Scann does here.
Me too, man. And with that, I think we'll pan over there. I think they're ready, or that maybe they're matching up.
I think they're matching up right now, so we should be good to go. Let's take a look here. Looks like Thuuuuney is just selecting it. So we should be good to go. And I believe Thuuuuney's going to be the visiting team, so we'll just keep it here until game time.
Perfect. I'm interested to actually see Cody Bellinger behind the dish. Like, we've seen a lot of Griffey. I think we saw Fernando Tatis Jr., which was terrible. Shout out the worst catcher you could possibly put back there.
Yep.
I'm interested to see if Bellinger plays good behind the dish.
I mentioned that both these guys took 2 different approaches, where Thuuuuney's got Bellinger, and then Scann has got Pablo Sandoval. I think Pablo gets it done back there. Cody Bellinger, I don't know. Risky move, but so is putting Ken Griffey, so we'll see if it plays out for him.
Yeah, I really like Scann's lineup. He's got Max Muncy at shortstop. I think that's going to be huge. Spoke to him a little earlier about what his strategy was. He's really loaded up with as many left-handed bats as he can, because once that ball's they're going to be foul.
Oh my!
That was tracked down, man. Oh, look at Thuuuuney. His cheeks have already gone red.
It's getting started already, boys.
What we're going to do for next week, right, guys? We're going to actually, every single time we have a Thuuuuney game, we're going to get a Thuuuuney, like, angry meter, right? And we're just going to start, like, put Thuuuuney's little face, and it's going to keep sliding towards the end of the bar until it's just at the end, just rev limiter.
If possible, could we get a Thuuuuney meter with different faces of him? Maybe it's like a color code of some sort.
Oh man, I just think we need one.
Scann might get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and in his head right off the jump.
Well, there we go.
It's a good little knock.
Little drive out to field. Yeah, little, more of a jam shot, but he'll take that. Like Thuuuuney said in the pregame interview, he actually struggles against Anthony Rizzo.
When he told, and here we go. We'll see.
Scann just pitched out. Oh, big brain move by Scann, dude. He almost got him.
A big brain move, and Pablo Sandoval looks good back there. Does he send him? Okay.
This is huge. This is actually huge. Yeah, 2 out. If Thuuuuney can find a way to, and he's got Cody Bellinger up. This is a dangerous bat. He can have a big swing here. He needs that, man, especially going up against Scann.
Oh, I don't know how you take that one. Oh, my. And then swing at that one. Thuuuuney's playing like dude's a dude right now. This is atypical how I would swing.
Man.
Cheesy.
Oh, no. Thuuuuney has just...
now.
I mean, Scann managed to get out of the first inning with a goose egg. I think that's the first time this week. On night 1, both games, both teams scored in the first.
Yep.
And obviously, game 1 of night 2, both teams scored in the first. Thuuuuney's the first guy to get thrown up a goose egg.
I feel like for the entire league so far, I can't remember that many first innings with no runs scored.
Man, Thuuuuney's just out here setting records.
And he's thinking about that first swing. That first swing that wasn't out to right field with some pretty good PCI placement. Chad's saying that the tears are swelling already.
Come on, baby. Give me me something to hit, Thuuuuney.
Look at Scann's mutton chops, dude. He has got some nice sideburn action there, dude. I'm proud of you, Scann.
Hey, he's got a big weekend too. He's also traveling out to Tampa. He's got to look good out there. Look good, feel good, play good.
He
Recipe
is. I'm
success.
excited. I'm really excited to see the content that he comes back, from Tampa with, man. It's going to be really interesting. Those guys are going to put together some great shit.
I would love to see Scann get up there and take a few swings as well. Do it for the people. Hit a nuke with a
Yep.
blitz ball for us one time.
Good pitch.
Does he make the play?
Yeah, he ain't
A slow animation.
getting Trey Turner on that one. Yes,
Oh my! And cut the Thuuuuney. Someone in the chat, let us know what's. Double play ball?
Is this the first double play?
No.
Oh my God! There it is.
We see the only double play of the week.
Steal 'cause I thought you'd pitch out. That's bad. That's bad.
Wow.
I knew we were going to get it. Yo, I knew we were going to get at least one, man. Thank goodness we got to see that, dude.
Oh, no.
I'm so excited we saw that. My only wish is that we had a gulag as well this week. That deserves to go to the gulag if you've got out of
Yeah.
position double plays.
No, okay.
My goodness, dude. Thuuuuney just went from probably super angry to like, oh yeah, the game's okay now.
Yep.
Dude, I love
I
it.
should have.
The game got him back, and here we are.
We're stupid.
Yo,
Nuts.
imagine this could be unprecedented if both teams get shut out and the
Probably laughing at you, boy.
Not out
that
though.
one's gonna get down.
Oh no!
Well, hey, Thuuuuney was just talking about it. Out of position outfielders shouldn't be able to make over the shoulder catches.
There
All
it
right,
is.
Let's go.
All right, we need something.
He called it. He basically jinxed himself. I believe somebody in the chat. Oh no, that's not out. That's out.
That's a foul ball.
I thought we were gonna get bailed.
He may or may not have jinxed himself right there. What?
Man, I'm still early on that.
What a change of emotions if you're Thuuuuney. You go from double play out of the inning, then you get the line out that you should have. Oh, he didn't send him all the way.
Do I steal third here? I feel like I should, right?
And there it is. It's just one though.
Take the run. It's something. We'll take it.
Nothing crazy there.
Scann is such a composed player when he plays this game. Very rarely will you see him get frustrated to a point where it affects his gameplay. I haven't seen much of it, if ever, when I've watched him play.
Never. The first time you and I were actually broadcasting together, I asked the question of if we would see Scann cuss, and you had said that Scann cusses in lowercase, and that is an absolute tank.
Oh, man. What a beautiful swing. Hang
Beautiful
on.
swing.
Well, look what we have here.
Bing
Look
bong.
what we have here, Mr. Thuuuuney.
I was expecting more. I would call that a little mid, little Ray Cheesy right there.
We're warming up.
I would say it's a slow burn. I say he's just getting the car warm, man. I say he's just gone out. He's plowed the driveway. He's got the driveway, all snow clear, and he's turned the ignition on. He's just warming the car up. I think we're going to see some burnouts here in the third, fourth, and fifth inning.
Just playing some mini mind bombs. I see. It's a good approach. I'm for it.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
He's just dropping breadcrumbs at the moment.
Oh, I wanted it.
To think if that drop ball in right field doesn't happen, it's a 0-0 ball game going into top second.
I can't find my good big.
Oh, this is Max Muncy, man.
Max
He's a killer.
Muncy.
He's a cold-blooded killer out there, man.
Might be the X factor with Max Muncy at shortstop. Haven't seen anybody put him there throughout these games.
Oh, it's a good cut. It's a good cut. Beat it out. Beat it out.
Oh.
He doesn't beat that out.
Okay.
0 shots. All right. 3
Man,
big
then he had an opportunity there.
To get
Could
out
have
of
really
it.
got out of there.
Yep.
Yeah, with none.
But, with 3, that's not bad. Now you just got to put the ball in play, maybe on the ground, get a couple good hits, some better at-bats, and he'll be right back in this. So nothing too bad, but it is a backbreaker considering he had 2 outs in that inning and turned the very rare double play.
Oh, man. It was great to see.
Now, interesting move here. Scann keeps Rizzo in. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, I like this move a lot. Like, if Thuuuuney's struggling to hit him, why take him out,
I agree. I mean, Thuuuuney said it himself that his chat was ragging on him, saying that Rizzo might throw a PG or at least a complete game, but we'll see how long that threshold is with Rizzo. Oh!
Honest Wagner doing a little army roll out there in central. Nice little line shot, center right gap.
Kept him at first base for the steal here as well. Ooh. Scann's playing a little bit of mental warfare here. First time around, he did the pitch out, and you just heard Thuuuuney say he pitched out last time, so we're not going here. Oh, good pace.
There you go, Thuuuuney. Got to get something going against Scanner Bear.
Didn't send him though.
He's cheesing. Old Diz runners.
Cheesing for the steal here. It's not a bad approach.
Do we see a lefty little ground ball for another double play?
Oh, can we see 2 double plays in the same game?
Man, I highly doubt it, but wouldn't it be? It'd be great to see, man.
Oh, it'd be fantastic. I mean, if you throw, oh, I think he's going to the bullpen here though. Maybe not. Lefty on lefty matchup. Might try.
I'll take my 2 steals, please. Thank you.
Pablo Sandoval looks kind of spicy back there. I mean, same animation.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but oh, it's gonna squeak through.
I should have said 2.
Hey, for those in the chat right now, that is Albert Pujols in right field.
And the throw cancel like dive. I love it.
Big Albert laying out. God, I'd love to see that. Okay. Go to Soler off the bench. It's a good call.
My man Scann is pausing more than he's ever paused in his life.
Dot. Little dot. Doesn't send him. Second and third. See if Soler can channel his inner World Series swing right here. Put him up 1. Oh, that was
the
it.
pitch too.
That was
Little
it.
middle in.
Thuuuuney super selective here.
Yeah, and listen, there's none out. You got runners at second and third. You hit them and you bring them in that way, you know. So wow, that's how he gets it down the line.
Oh my,
This
cheesy.
man talking about RNG. Look at that swing.
And he's not even gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about that swing, Thuuuuney.
I think he had a little sheepish grin on his face too. He knew.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's best just to ignore the swing and just take the runs and call it a day. Tie ball game. Opportunity with no outs, run on first base. First bad throw of the day.
Look at that. Max Muncy gets behind and covers. That's why he's over there. He's got some decent defense.
I love dudes who do in Mangoes.
Oh.
That's a gapper. I don't think they
Nobody's
don't get to
getting
that.
Wait, pause.
Oh, they did.
My
Albert? Was that Albert that tracked that down?
Big Albert tracking that down.
No way that man is covering that much territory.
I think I just found my new right fielder. Oh my.
He left too early. I was worried.
Does Max Muncy make the play? No.
I'm not worried about
Oh,
I was legitimately worried.
Oof. And is that our first error this game or second? Second error.
Nice error.
So
second error.
second error. I think first one by Scann though. So Doc 15 points right there. This is turning into a bigger inning.
I pressed steal. Why was he not going?
The animations of the catcher just wearing it off the chest kill me.
Oh man, they're so funny.
Ooh, that was the worst foul ball ever.
One out. He's got to, against Scann, Thuuuuney's got to knuckle down here, man. Put up some more runs.
Absolutely. You
Look at
gotta
that
send
thing.
him.
You got to, yeah.
Oh, I accidentally pain.
What's he mad about?
Advanced one runner. What am I'm messing up the stolen bases so much.
Oh man.
What's he saying? What
He
did
was
say?
saying
So much.
he's mad at himself because with second and third that he sent both runners. He wanted to only
yeah.
send the guy home so he could steal third base and get those points.
Having a great time.
Yeah, Thuuuuney's all about it, man. He's all about business this week. He wants them points. He wants to get up the ladder.
Yep.
Like I said, man, out of all the guys, Thuuuuney's very, very competitive.
What if I just batted the whole game?
He's asking the chat, what if I just batted the whole game? Woo! We'll turn him down just a little bit. Oof. I think he's got a guy there. That should be an easy fly out. You got to send him here.
Score the runner. Got to. He's not sending him?
It's actually a
get it.
cannon. Is that Honus?
What? I don't get why he doesn't send him there.
I mean, if he did, I think he throws him out there. That was an absolute cannon from center field.
I think he throws him out 93 speed. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if Pablo Sandoval catches it, but I think the throw might beat him on that.
Man. Maybe it was a good call. I don't know. I just didn't. Yeah.
Oh, bad call.
Oh,
now,
no.
It was a bad call now. Okay, up 2.
Well, Thuuuuney came back, man. He answered the bell. And he's got a 2-run lead here. Let's see if Scann can have a little seesaw action and regain the lead.
Saw some RNG go Thuuuuney's way right there. We'll see what happens in the bottom of the second here.
Man, I tell you, when it comes to positive RNG, Scann is the king of it. I don't know what the deal is, but it's like, he gets so many breaks. And on top of it, he's a very good player, so it's super frustrating for his opponent.
Well, I mean, oh, Jesus. And there you go.
That ball's absolutely shat on.
That's got to get over that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good pitch. Yeah. Not much of that on the other end of this game.
I told you, he was just warming up, man. He was just warming the car up.
Oh, let's go. That's an actual good swing right there. Let's go, Scann. I'm about it.
I'm waiting to see when he decides to assert himself with the bunt dance.
Yes. I'd like to see Thuuuuney get in there and bunt dance a little bit. Why not? Why not, Thuuuuney?
Get on through. No.
Oh.
That's tragic. That's tragic.
Now, Mangoes, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but to me, it feels like if there's any play so far that has involved a pitcher, whether it's a ground ball to pitcher or a PFP right there, it looks like we're not seeing any bad animations or bad RNG. It looks like those plays are pretty solid for the most part. Haven't seen anything there quite yet.
Yeah, I've noticed the same thing, yeah. As long as the first baseman...
And that's what I use for the sound effects.
So, I mean, I would think that with first base being out of position, if the pitcher makes the play and throws to first, we should see a bagel here and there, like a drop. Oh, man, he's shat on that ball too. Dude, Scann is just freaking... He's starting to turn it on now.
Yep. What's he got?
What's he got for us?
Radio silence? Or did we miss it?
Dude.
Hey, he might be playing some serious mind bombs right now if it was radio silence. Someone in the chat's got to let us know if you end up saying anything.
We're crushing it,
Oh,
Jay.
man.
We are all over this baseball.
Oh, that's a good swing.
Great swing.
All over this baseball. We're locked. That's another good swing. Unfortunate out, but good swing.
See, like he doesn't let bad luck out roll into the next at bat. You know what I mean? Like he stays focused with that, and I think that's a big reason for his success.
Yeah, and for him, he's a guy that really gets. Oof. Does he make the play? Good animation. End of the second.
That's unfortunate.
Tie ball game.
That is unfortunate.
Tie ball game. But for a guy like Scann, man, you nailed it. He doesn't let the bats kind of roll into each other. And for him, you heard him say it. The first thing he said was, that's a great swing. We'll take those all day, and basically rolls on to the next one. When you piece up the ball as much as he does with good PCI, that's the kind of mindset that you have. You know you're going to run into plenty more. It's just a game. That's just baseball. Let it roll.
Yeah, he's just man, and I've just watched him over the last 12 months just roll into the competitive scene and do pretty well, and I think he's just disciplined in that regard. But let's give it up for Thuuuuney right now, man. It's the third inning right now, and he's hanging 5-all with Scann.
He's doing a great fucking job. I mean, I think if you're Thuuuuney or anybody else who plays Scann, this isn't about Thuuuuney, but if you go basically 0-0 ball game going into the third, I mean, obviously 5-5, but tie ball game going into the top of the third, you take that. I'll take that any day.
All day. And I believe Thuuuuney's actually got a 2 multiplier. Oh, wow, there's another error. Oh, he still made the play!
My!
One thing to play we do. We have a bomb aside.
Oh!
We're gonna add some more things.
Okay. My God.
You need a home run thingy? I have the bomb siren.
There it is.
Oh, good swing. That ball's gone.
Where's it at? Little alley rush. Oh, I gotta tell Scann something. Your first baseman could never.
He says your first baseman could never. Great swing. Great swing by Thuuuuney. No way he makes this.
Nope.
There it is.
Another error. Listen, I thought that Muncy was going to be a decent player at shortstop, and it looks like he's just not making anything.
No, I mean he's pretty much in the lineup for his bats from the left-handed side. I don't know if I personally would have went with Muncy at shortstop. It doesn't seem to be working out quite yet.
Well, I think Scann said.
and there it
Scann
goes.
said that. Yeah, that's going to be a run.
Did he hold
Oh,
him?
he's keeping him. Yeah, he's holding. Oh no, he scored him. Got a little glitch.
Okay.
I think Scann was saying that Muncy at short actually ended up with silver defense, which wasn't too bad.
Imagine an error here. I'd laugh so hard. Setting his feet too. That'd have been so funny.
There you have it.
I like that.
Still up 2 though. Still a good inning. Nonetheless, I think if you're Thuuuuney, you want to try and get maybe one more across. And there's a good hit. Left center gap.
That's good. Yep, little tennis topspin forehand shot into the center left gap.
I gotta tell you, Mangoes, it is so difficult for me to not say smash on the left center gap for a double. I want to say it, and then I'm catching myself because they're just holding guys at first base.
Oh yes, he's got him. Good.
Fucking hosed.
Look at his face. Look at how red he just went.
My.
He just got so. Look at how red his face just went. He was so embarrassed just then. He went a whole nother shade of pink.
Absolute hose by Sandoval.
Love it. Love to see it.
Okay.
Then he's got a lead.
Up 2. Just got a runner thrown out in second, which is tough. But if you're Thuuuuney, go for it. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you're Thuuuuney, I mean, you still gotta put the pressure on and still steal, right? That can't alter your decision making in stealing. That's gonna happen maybe once every 99 steals, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he'll keep running. He'll keep running all the way to the end, man. He's got a 2 times multiplier. Every time he steals a base, it's in theory it's 10 points, not 5. So he's gonna just tack as many of those as he can. You know, he's got a 2-run lead now. But listen, if we know anything about Minnesota and New York history, dude, like Thuuuuney will break our heart right in the in the back end of this game, and and he'll get smashed.
Yep.
That's not happening.
Scann didn't have enough MLB The Show luck right there. Shouldn't get rewarded on that swing, but for a second there, I thought that might get out.
I really don't want to go scoreless. Oh, that's the center. That's the center. No.
And just like that,
All right, Thuuuuney.
huge inning for Thuuuuney.
That's what it's gonna take to give you.
Was that a 0?
That was a 0.
More magic for me.
And that was a not difficult 0 at all. And a lead off. Oh,
what a play!
oh,
Oh my! Is that Max Muncy?
that was Muncy saying, "Put some respect on my name." Broadcast. Oh my!
Can we talk about that? An out of position shortstop?
Max Muncy making like a Didi Gregorius type play when he gets up there and webs it.
Just a big cat out there, big puma making plays.
Oh, that's got to go. God,
I think he
missed
slammed it
it.
just a little bit.
Is he gonna get rewarded off the wall? He is.
Oh, okay. He sent him to third.
Why did,
Big
Oh
points.
no! Thuuuuney, you just left 20 points on the table there by not holding it first.
Could have erased an error right there if he doesn't think to send him all the way through.
was like,
But I can't blame him. I cannot blame Thuuuuney. That's how I would probably go about it. I'm not thinking about that in the moment. But I mean, it is what it is.
that's exactly what Dude's a Dude talked about. And I just proved him that's why OhChev is better.
Yep. He's saying exactly what you were talking about. Like, it's hard to like mentally lock in and not just keep sending them, you know?
I would keep sending him. Oh, there's no way he makes
It's
this,
just-
right?
Botch there.
Yeah, he's got it. No, he hasn't.
Just that, and he makes the line drive catch it short. What a dumb game.
Oh, rough.
Wow.
And just like that,
Oh, Scann with the
8-5.
big brain move, pitch out.
I would pitch out again here. Why not? And he did. He did.
Yep. And he's.
Oh! Oh, hosed
Twice.
twice. Oh my.
Laps in your dome right now, Thuuuuney.
Big brain move though. Scann did exactly what I did, or what I would have done. I would have pitched out again. Why not? What do you have to lose? And there you go.
Exactly.
With an absolute hose by Pablo Sandoval. Might be the best catcher we've seen yet. Oof, tough though. Tough. That is now 2 guys. What? That should be negative points. Getting guys thrown out. Given the way they're taking advantage of the system here. I feel like if you get caught stealing, that should be like a penalty of 10 points.
Yeah, man, I agree. I'll tell you what, I think that Scann's going to have his hands full this game, man. I really do. I think as this goes into the mid and later innings, is that ball going to go?
Oh, off the wall. Does he send him?
If I'm Thuuuuney, right?
Have to, right?
If I'm Thuuuuney right now with the 2 multiplier, I'm sending everybody to try to get in a position where I can put pressure on Scann and mercy him.
Yeah, I'm going to have to completely agree with that because if it's me, sure, the extra 15 points or however many it is for that steal is great. But when you're playing against a guy like Scann or OhChev, whatever the case is, you want to build as much of a buffer as well as make the most out of your multiplier. So I agree with him here.
Yep.
I'd be sending him. I'm trying to just score as many points as I can here. In points, I'm referring to runs. I'm trying to get as many runs as I can, give myself some kind of wiggle room, and then maybe if I can play my cards right and the baseball gods are looking over me, I can get in mercy territory. Maybe.
Yeah, and like I think more importantly, the big thing is if you mercy him, you leave Scann with no points, and he's only got 680 right now. If he gets out of this game and Scann has like 300 points, Scann's still under 1,000 total, the whole league. So you could leave one of the top 50 players, like we got TJ, so we got Truman, Chev, and Scann. You can leave them down, leave one of them down at the bottom of the table.
And leaving a guy like, the 2-out bunt?
Thuuuuney.
No, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Oh.
And then he makes that swing. Come on, Thuuuuney, clean it up, man. Do it for the Minnesota.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Oh. Ooh, smart by Scann there. A little pitch out just in case.
Okay.
2-2, you gotta challenge him here, right? Or do you triple up? You triple up on the pitch out? Nope.
Look at him freezing.
Yep.
The thing is, like, there's 2 out. If Thuuuuney locks in here, no.
Does he throw him out though? Hard to throw him out. Hard to throw.
Oh man.
I thought it was a meter.
If Thuuuuney clutches up, man, and makes like a big swing, like a home run or something in the gap, he gets within that 8-run, 9-run deficit. He can go into the 5th and really try to, an exclamation mark on the game with a mercy.
I love Thuuuuney, but I think that first pitch of that at bat changed the entire momentum of this game. You go up there trying to maybe bunt cheese a hit somewhere when really, to me personally, that's not out though.
Man, not with 420. 420 and 33 elevation, yeah.
Almost sent him second and pulled him back.
He moved him back. He knows what he's doing. He knows he needs the points.
I'm telling you now, for everybody out there that's rooting for Thuuuuney, I hope for the best. As broadcasters, it's not our job to have favorites. And I don't, but I do think that Jazz Chisholm at bat will be the difference in changing moment of this game. I think you go out there, you should have stayed aggressive. Maybe go out there, try and hit a double, home run, whatever the case is, but you try and lay that bunt down, changes the entire momentum of that at bat. Next thing you know, Scann's up with a runner on first. We'll see if it changes, and hopefully I'm wrong for Thuuuuney's case, but I don't know.
Freaking try it.
Oh, he's hosed!
Oh, wow.
By a mile!
That's amazing. That's unreal. Like, I love that, man. Scann's thrown out Thuuuuney twice. Thuuuuney, same strategy, gets the pitch out in the right count, hoses him at second by a mile, 2.
And now, correct me if I'm wrong, that's Cody Bellinger behind the plate? Throwing out guys like that?
Yeah, that's Seabell.
Good move so far. Seems to be working out for them both in regards to the catching aspect.
We got Pablo Sandoval back behind the dish, Trevor.
It's a big blow, though. Big out. Big first out for Thuuuuney.
Does he make it?
No chance. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you could see it.
Now, and of course, if you're a Scann, you got to send him, right? I think it's about picking the right pitch to send him. But if he didn't send him, maybe he turns 2 there. And there's the easy bag.
Easy.
Now he can get to work.
I think that's why Thuuuuney didn't even bother pitching out, because you're not going to throw out, even with a pitch out, a guy with like 99 speed.
Yep. You know, in just reading some of the chat, we have AA Ron says, I do love the strategy in this game. And you know what? I think that's a really good point. Oh, and there it is. There's a run. You'll take that all day.
All day.
But to hint on that, something I wasn't anticipating heading into these games was the strategy that would come behind it. You know, for me, big out right there. But for me, I wasn't anticipating the strategy behind it. And it's one thing to pick players, right, and place them wherever you want. But it's a whole nother game within the game once you get in here and choosing when to send a guy, holding a guy here, not sending the second. OhChev kind of playing around a little bit towards the end there, trying to just manipulate it for points-wise. This specific team build this week is really pushing guys out of their comfort zone to make tough decisions. And so far, I mean, at least in this game, oh, God. There it is for you.
Swing and an absolute fucking shit missile to right field. Unbelievable.
Doing the Crawford's
I
right.
love it. I love that crack of the bat, man. That perfect sound, but the no doubt animation. There's something about it that just keeps you coming back playing this game. You know what I mean?
Oh, the perfect sound is all I play this game for. What I don't play this game for is the perfect ground outs, but you know, it happens.
Yeah, line outs or foul balls.
Yeah. All right, Scann's getting a little flustered. He's saying this game's bogus. Uh-oh. Thuuuuney, this is your time right now.
Oh, man. Thuuuuney, more runs, out hitting, less errors, 2 times multiply versus a 1 multiply. Well, not a 1 multiply, but an even par. Man, Thuuuuney's we're over the halfway point now. We're at the halfway point.
Ooh.
Oh, that's an error. That's another error for Scann from Max Muncy as well, man.
And you know, that's something to keep in mind here. That's quite a few errors. You keep talking 15 points here and there. You get guys thrown out at second base. Thuuuuney's got a 2-run lead. Could be looking at some scary territory here for Scann.
I knew it.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Way to wear it off your face, kid.
Man.
Attaboy.
Yeah. That's an easy swipe right there, man. Dude, Thuuuuney's turned up, dude. Thuuuuney has really turned up to play.
And good pick over there. Saved a run. But you're right. Thuuuuney's picking up a little bit. Hopefully he gets an opportunity. Oh, nope.
I will say this, though. We have seen this before. We've seen Thuuuuney, happy Thuuuuney, earlier on in the league I think he got within a mercy territory area and then ended up getting come back to stomped on, making a few little managerial bonehead plays. So I'm interested to see if he focuses up and gets this one all the way to the finish line.
For Thuuuuney's case, I'd love to see it. Would love to see it and him pull out a big victory. And that's the other thing is that he's not only helping himself, if he can find a way to hold Scann to limited runs and points, that's an absolute shot.
Great piece of hitting, man. That sucks.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Oh. You can be angry, Thuuuuney. You're 100% right, man.
Justified. Justified. The Thuuuuney meter off the charts, but justified. Send him here? Have to. 2 outs,
Yeah.
right?
I needed that run to score.
Okay.
Couldn't effort
Man.
that.
Okay, up 3.
Too much.
I don't think it's quite enough, though. Still early
No.
on, but
No.
nowhere near enough.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't
Nowhere near
effort
enough.
that.
No.
I gotta get that run in.
Oh, wow. What a swing.
Whew.
What's that exit velo? 111 practically, dude. Wow. Missile.
And I mean, I gotta say that was a pretty sexy animation. That one was fun to watch.
Laser.
Oof.
Yeah, Barry Larkin's got a glitchy swing, man.
Very
A lot
underrated
of
card.
people liked him last year. Yeah, a lot of people used him last year. I didn't really use him this year, but Yeah, he plays well, man.
He's one of those older cards, though, for me. I used him. I gave him an honest try, but some of those older cards just have slower swings for me, and I just get shafted on the inside plate all day long. However, whenever I pitch against him, he always seems to do well against me. Just one of those cards where you can't figure him out, but somebody else does.
Yeah. Remember last year? Last year on the was it like the XP pathway, you could unlock Barry Larkin, and anyone that used him against me just destroyed me with him, and it was painful.
Yep. And here you go. You've got a good inning starting to come for Thuuuuney now. Just peppering baseballs up the middle. It'll get the job done. Now, do you steal? Yeah.
He has to come up clutch. Thuuuuney doesn't he? Like right now.
No bunts.
Cannot leave the. Yeah, you can't leave the runners on here, man. If he manages to have a big swing right here, I think he's within that field to maybe close out a mercy within the next 2 innings.
Big swing here. No bunts. Adley, sit on something. Oof. Oof. This is actually a big moment for Scann. Bigger for Scann than I think for Thuuuuney right now. Oof.
Oh, man.
Good takes. Good takes. Oh, no. No.
What about Scann's big brain, though, thinking to throw that pitch like that and doing it again?
It's somebody who's done it before. He's been here before, and trying to keep him aggressive. It's a great approach there. And he just went fastball, then came right back down with the changeup out of the zone.
Okay, thank you. You got to send him. You have to send him, man.
Have
you
to
got
send
80,
him.
82 speed. Yeah, just get that extra run, man.
Last time Jazz was here, tried to bunt. Can't imagine he's going to try and do that bases loaded here, huh? He needs the big swing. A grand slam right here. Wow. Come on now.
Common Jazz failure.
Oh no, you shut the bed, Thuuuuney. You shut the bed.
It down. Oh. I will have nightmares over that fucking swing tonight.
Yeah, he's playing good baseball though, man. He's playing good, but those are the moments when you play against these top 50 guys, or any good player for that matter. You got to come up clutch in those moments, man. It could be the difference of someone coming back and getting a win.
And it's one thing if that was like, 3-2 count, you're battling your ass off, and then, you just have to do what you can. That was a great hitter's count, and that was right down the dick. That was something where you gotta smash that. But let's see what Scann can do in response. I feel like we haven't seen Scann really get into a big rhythm. The first inning had a few good swings.
That was a great swing too.
Oh my!
Look at Scann's face. Look at the PCI. Late side of good, dead center, 125 contact, 125 power. Gets a little unlucky there. Like it shouldn't be a home run, but it should be probably hit through the 4-hole. You know what I mean?
Well, and if the second baseman's gonna bobble it in this kind of game style, can we at least get a bobble at first? I thought that was gonna be 2 for 2.
Yeah, he just made 2 great swings, and he's only got a single to show for it.
Yep. But I don't, he's one of those guys who kind of keep hitting on it that I don't think it's gonna alter him though. He's done it enough times. He's been robbed enough times. He's gonna come here with Albert.
How we doing, Mr. Pepe?
Try and get something good to hit here.
True Bloppy.
There's a steal. Easy bag right there.
At this point, he needs it. He needs everything, man. Scann needs to really. The game's getting away. Obviously, it's based on points, the league. So he needs these, man, if he wants to get up in contention.
And not only does he needs this today, obviously, but this is one of the very few weeks where you can really score some points here. That it's basically catered for you. And shout out to Graceful Swan. We hope you're feeling better, my man. This is a tough week to miss. But for the guys that are playing, you've got to take advantage of the opportunity to score massive amount of points here. Because if you don't, and of course, like I don't know what we have in the coming weeks here, but this could be a altering game this early into the 4-week season.
Oh, he finessed him.
That's a bad swing, and of course, it doesn't sneak by the infield. That's a bad swing.
Okay. This is a huge out if Thuuuuney can get it.
I tell you what, though, John Franco's come in and actually kind of managed to finesse his way into a decent inning, you know? He's only given up one so far.
And, I mean, so far, despite the good... Oh, that's a great swing right at a guy.
Down his throat. Oh, dude, Scann got so unlucky
Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you love to see it. You hate, but you love to see it.
Man.
I sent that before you warmed someone up. Thank you.
Okay.
Thuuuuney's just kind of cruising, man. He's just kind of cruising along, doing just enough. You know, he's only up by 4 runs now, you know. That could be an 8-run lead if he comes up clutch in that last inning and hits that grand slam or drives something in the alley.
Yep. It's so far, chat's nailing it on the head. They're saying tough day at the office for Scann, and yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. Pretty tough day at the office so far, but there's plenty of outs, there's plenty of innings. However, I would like to see Thuuuuney right here just put it on him. Go for the jugular and really put him on him here.
Yeah. Because look, I think at this point, Thuuuuney's going to win with the points, right?
Yep.
I think he'll keep, even if Scann gets a dub. But Scann, you know, he's fighting for the win column now at this point.
Do it for the pride.
The
Right
pride.
now it's for pride.
You just don't want to hold. You don't want to. You know, you want to try to steal that W away from Thuuuuney here.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to do both. Let's see. We waiting on, I would imagine. What's Scann up to? Okay. And away we go here.
It looked like Thuuuuney was just in there breathing too heavily and fogged up his spectacles.
Needs a couple seconds.
A little windshield
no!
wiper action on the. Oh! Oh my God.
Top 16 for the Dynasty Invitational, but here in these streets, an all-star. I'm the off-PC.
How?
Baby.
How did that get out?
Well, look at what Scann just what happened to Scann that inning, and then that swing is a home run, like the top of the next inning.
That is brutal.
This game, man.
That is absolutely brutal.
The last place you want to hit it at. People that
And if you might have missed it for everybody at home, Thuuuuney did say that he does know that Scann is a part of the Invitational, but around these streets and All-Star, he's the off-PCI home run king. Oh, later.
Oh, pretty good swing. Swing and a drive dead center. I think that's going to be held
That's
by
gotta
the
get
yard,
out of
man.
here.
420. Graveyard, baby.
Wow.
Easy out.
Hey,
Boy,
only
Wagner.
fair though. Only fair for the swing with Gehrig and then that swing with Mookie. That's just a game getting him back.
Oh, good. Off PCI as well. In the gap. He's going to hold him.
Has to hold him, right?
Okay.
wasteland here.
He's gonna hold him
Yep.
there.
He knows 2 out. He's going to get an extra 20 points by taking second, third. Does Scann pitch out first pitch? I think he does. Oh,
Ooh.
playing some mind games.
Yep. Oh, you know what? I actually like what Scann did there. He switched it up a little bit. Instead of pitch outs, now he's down 0-2, runner on second, 2 outs. I like that. But now you got to be careful.
Thuuuuney's just starting to tack on the points, though, man.
Yep. Think he might attack him back up in the zone here. Seems to be that's where Thuuuuney likes to get a little too aggressive, and that's probably where I would go here. 2-2 count.
Yeah, and those high fly balls and pop-ups are crucial, you know, because you can actually field them. You can get underneath them.
I mean,
It's
it's the easiest out in the game outside of this team build.
Yeah, I mean, for this team build, you need those pop-ups because if it's on the ground, it's tough. You got to make throws. But yeah, like for outfielders, as long as the ball's like pop flies, they get under it.
Yep. He's still getting him to chase up there. Now do you bury one in the dirt? Oh.
Dude, imagine if Cattell yoinked
This is what we were talking about, though. If it's in the air, yeah.
I was hoping for an error there.
Why not? Why not with how deep
Yep.
center field is?
I gotta be paid.
But I mean,
Scann
that
had a
was
plan there and executed, man. He
Yeah.
had the right idea and he just stuck with that plan.
and Thuuuuney couldn't
Scann.
lay off of it, man.
Also, by the way,
Scann's got help on his screen.
Oh, he says, "Why have the broadcast on me?"
how bad this game has gone for you, boy? You want to know how bad this game has gone for me?
He says, "Help."
I love
You
this.
want to
I
know
love
how
this.
bad
Do
this
it
game
for
has
us.
gone for me? Those are my good contact swings. On the other hand,
Oh my Lanta.
He's got help in the top
Right,
left
that's
corner
it.
of his screen right now, chat.
let's go, dude.
I'll be honest. I think Ramon's gonna hear him.
If you shout it out loud enough, just maybe.
I'm not late on that. I'm not late on that.
It's great to see Scann get a little flabbergasted and flustered by this, man. This is fun. He's
Easy,
edging
quick
ever
out.
so closer to the monitor. Look at him.
He's about to eat
Getting
it.
close to the microphone. Yeah.
Pablo.
Maybe we need to get him a pair of Ants glasses.
Yeah, all right, well,
I mean, I've got a pair right here. Maybe I'll wear them on just for Scans at bat. I mean, we need some shades. Oh,
Oh, good pitch. He hit
that
him
an
swinging a
out?
drive
Okay.
straight. Oh, he
Okay.
passed him in right field, man. Oh, he's gonna hold him. Okay, good stuff. Let's see if he can actually take second here.
I mean, at least it wasn't another perfect out.
Brings in Trout off the bench here, man. Let's see if he gets those reverse splits. He's gonna probably finesse his way, steal a bag, steal third.
Ooh, first pickoff we've seen in a minute.
Yeah, and the thing is, I just don't know if, I don't know if 42 speed is a guaranteed steal against these guys.
No, it's not. It's not the way that these guys
Yeah.
are pitching out and making throws out there. I agree. But this could be a big swing right here. And Day in the chat says, Scan, blink twice if you're in danger.
Gets a little lucky there with the bagel pitch. Ran in the right count. He goes first
Oof.
pitch here. He might be. Oh, good stuff.
Oh, good steal.
Me to steal.
Thuuuuney's not trying to
3-2
throw
count.
that away. 3-2, payoff. Great piece.
Back up the middle, man. That's going to score a run. And even more importantly, he's got Mike Trout with 98 speed on first. That's an easy 2 bags.
Easy. And
Yeah.
Rough one, man.
as you're watching this, you do feel kind of bad for Scan. All of these swings,
You're not getting
for the most part, easy bag right there. All these swings for the
Easy,
most
man.
part have just been right on the money with PCI. Just terrible luck.
There we go.
And just like that, okay. Get through?
Yes, we're getting
Yeah.
luck now. Let's go.
Easy clap through the 6-hole, man. Little rollover. 99 speed on first. It'll be probably another 2 stolen bases. There's 1 out. He'll probably get within 2 runs if he doesn't hit a home run once he gets him to third.
At least 13-11, but these swings are looking better. And don't get me wrong, all the swings have been good, but the last 3 in a row have been pretty on the money. So I anticipate Scan to go off right here.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit like he's on the early. Like Scann has been away pitches and he's been early, so he's been getting a little help. A lot of the times those end up being when you reach across the plate and you're on the, not just early, but between early and very early. They usually go for like rollover outs.
Yep. Oh, is that?
Oh,
Wouldn't have gone out, but still would have been a good piece.
Foul.
yeah,
Is that
that one's
fair?
gonna stay fair.
No. It's an out.
That's
How do you track that ball?
hilarious.
Well, 2-run ball game though. He's you got to clutch up here now. Get a little bloop and a blast.
2-run ball game, but if I'm Thuuuuney, I'll take that all day. I'm now got 2 outs, an opportunity to get out of this inning. Still up by 2. Still getting underneath Scan skin.
Oh man, dude!
Peppering the wall.
If that's off the wall, dude. Holy shit! I'm calling it though. Tied ball game. I think Big Fat Albert gets it done. He drives down to left field.
All right, Albert, come on. Buddy.
Okay, sweet. He's in there safely.
This game, by the way. You've had a ton, dude. This is perfect.
Big moment right here, one way or the other.
It's huge.
Oh,
He's out.
Oh,
He's freaking hosed.
No way.
He's so hosed. Oh, he did a great slide.
great slide to get
Outside
in
pa-
there.
Yeah. Outside part of the bag, man.
Oh, and he caught him outside. No. Bad
blew
animation.
it. You blew it.
I can't be doing that.
Scann.
Can't
Oh,
swing
Dog,
that.
yeah.
Thuuuuney.
That's what I was saying earlier though. Scann was like on away pitches. He was almost very early, like 3 different times. Like that's why he was hitting those balls back up the middle. And then he didn't get the help right there, man. He had to be on the late side of good to drive that in the opposite field.
A very, very rare bad swing by Scann. That was never. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, that's pretty easy.
Ball's literally on its way to Minnesota. It's out of New York, on its way to Minnesota.
Absolutely
Shit's gonna
crushed.
come down with, yeah, that shit's gonna come down with snow on it. That ball was destroyed. How big was that? 110 exit velo, 24-degree launch angle.
Is that another one? Is that another one?
No, I think he just missed it.
Big Albert! What
He's
is
been
with this
making
guy?
plays out there. Yeah, he's been making some nice plays out there in right field, dude.
Give that man a gold glove already.
Have to. Is Finest Garrett Cole nasty? Nah, man. 2 years in a row.
Big swing by Belly, and now 3-run ball game again.
Is that another perfect out? Okay.
Thuuuuney.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna hold him though.
2 years in a row, not very good.
These guys are dialed, man.
That was 2 years.
Absolute
We're
dog.
starting to see, yeah, we're starting to see some really good swings.
Some really good swings, and you just heard Thuuuuney say, "Is that another perfect out?" As if any of his have been perfect outs. I feel like that's swung Scann's way so far.
Yeah, I think I mean the only perfect out I think I saw from Thuuuuney was the line out to central. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I
you're
think he had
right.
like one. Yeah, that one line out dead center.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
I literally checked.
Check swings are broken in this game. I'm gonna say it.
yeah, you just don't know what you're in for, you know. Especially with the PS5 controller, if you do have next gen, it's so hard to stop a check swing.
Oh yeah, off the dome again.
Is that an out, right, Chad? He caught it in the air. Come on, Jazz.
I wonder what would have. Oh, good piece.
Oh, thank you. I was
Good swing, Thuuuuney.
Hey, we're getting in later and later in this ball game. It's top 7.
This is where we go to
Thuuuuney keeps swinging pretty well.
May Eddie raise
At this point, it's pretty safe to say that Thuuuuney's going to come away with the points. Do we see Scann
Oh.
make a comeback or what?
No, dude, Thuuuuney's gonna absolutely destroy points with a 2 multiplier. But
Yep.
at this point, it's just playing for pride, so Scann can say that I didn't give up an L, you know, to Thuuuuney. Like he doesn't want to hold that L against this man. It's all pride on the line now.
Oh, ouch. Early.
Another stolen bag.
I mean, so I'm like, look at it this way, right? So not in theory, mathematically speaking, Scann practically needs to do double anything that Thuuuuney does, right? Because you got an even guy that doesn't have any handicap, and then you got a 2 multiplier. So Scann needs 30 hits to Thuuuuney's 15. He needs 30 runs to Thuuuuney's 15, like just to be even on par, you know. And obviously, stolen bases, same scenario. It's a huge week for Thuuuuney.
Huge week. There's a walk, 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Oh, great piece.
Good swing. Great swing, center right gap, man.
What do you do?
Why
He's
not?
holding him. Oh, I don't know if I
you-
would. I don't know if I would.
Cheesy man. He wants the extra double steal.
Yup.
I have 21 hits. What is happening?
I mean, I don't know. I might go for the juggler here, but hey, it's not a bad move because he's gonna get the stolen bag here. So it worked out for him. Oh. Oh, no, I didn't.
That's BS, dude.
Oh.
And that's okay.
That's why I would have sent him.
Okay.
That's why I would have sent him. I'm playing for the win at that point. I'm playing for runs. What's 15 points to me if I can get a couple runs across against Scann?
My goodness, man.
This game.
Big
That
momentum
could have been.
swing.
That could be a huge. Yeah, that could be a huge turning point for Scann right there.
Big turning point.
Come on, Ernie.
Could be. Still early.
I'm gonna call this, right? I will call this.
That needs to get
It
out.
makes it a little bit easier with that swing as well. That's gonna get out.
Oof.
Oh, it stayed in, top of the wall. He almost sent him. Do you see that?
Almost. Pulled him back.
Muscle
Pulled him back.
memory. Yeah, the muscle memory kind of kicks in there
Yep.
from just playing so much ranked, you know. But I am going to call it. I think that Scann comes back and walks this off for the win in the bottom of the 9th.
I'm really interested.
I'm gonna have to agree with that. I'm gonna have to agree with
Yeah, I
that.
think he's going to. Yeah, I think he's going to actually walk it off and win it in the bottom of the 9th and get destroyed by points. So
Attaboy, Ernie.
Good slide.
We're getting the steals, which is big.
Okay.
Done out.
We haven't seen a Scann bomb in a minute since like the first, and that might be an out.
Man, it's another great swing, man. You got to admit, dude, Scann is getting absolutely hosed.
He's getting bailed. He's getting hosed on all these swings, and look, you can just see it on his face. What more can you do?
But in Blitzball week, Scann must have had like 5 no PCI home runs. So, you know, all things being equal, like the RNG freaking train keeps going, man. It takes no prisoners.
It's only fair. You're right. You nailed that one.
Finding any gaps? We really aren't, man.
That's out.
Oh, that's gone.
That's an
just
absolute
shot
shot.
on.
Whew, how far you got?
I think I need more
438.
swings like that.
422.
22.
Ooh,
Maybe
I
it was a
don't know.
little closer to the pole there.
Yeah, maybe.
Swing though, man.
Big
That
swing.
hanging change up.
Let's
Yeah.
go. More of that.
Oh, back to back?
He asked for it. He said more of that, and he does. He goes back to back with Pablo Sandoval, man.
To be fair, he's getting rewarded for the swings he's had all game. I mean, it's not a shocker. He's starting to get rewarded for some of the better swings that he's had.
All right, 2-run game. We're fighting.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. 2-run ball game, man.
Giving ourselves a chance.
And now
There's
within
one out,
two.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
So there's one out. I'm going to say that even if Scann takes the lead, right, here or in the 8th, I think Thuuuuney still keeps getting rewarded, still tacks on some runs. It seems like that's been the trend. He's getting his hits all game. And I'm still calling Scann doesn't close out the win. He still has to walk it off in the bottom of the 9th.
I agree. I think Thuuuuney's going to continue to put up runs here, and I absolutely think that Scann's not going to go down without a fight. So I'd love to see a little drama in the 9th. Why not? Why not? We're what, almost 40 runs later. That's got to be an out, right? Can of corn.
Yep.
I'm having a tough time reading Ottavino here.
Ooh, you just heard Scann say having a tough time reading Ottavino, and you called that earlier today.
How the batters
Yeah, with Chev.
Here, I'm missing the ball a little bit. Yeah, the catchers are out of position. Every player on this team is out of position right now.
We'll see here if he can get. Oh,
See, like, you need to sneak one of those to the infield.
listen to
Listen.
him.
Damn crowd.
Thuuuuney, give it to Thuuuuney, man. He pitched really well just then. Like he against Scann, he was tunneling some pitches, getting him to chase pitches out of the zone. Great job by Thuuuuney there.
Great job of minimizing. I wonder if Scann will go to him as well, because it seems like out of all the pitchers, Ottavino is just dotting left and right. And you said it your best. You said it best there. Thuuuuney just pitched around him really well, got out of that, still with the lead and with the points lead. Single to start it off.
And then he dumps that into center field like that.
Hey, look at
Scann
Scann trying to dog him right there.
Trying to bait him into going to second.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Oh, Scann. Oh man, this is going to be a monster week for Thuuuuney.
And he needs it. He definitely needs it. It's going to be an even bigger week for Scann not scoring enough points on that leaderboard. This you figured this was something that was built for him, right? To go out, have a good week, put up 25, 30 runs, be feeling really good, especially having missed a week already. But we'll see. We'll see if anything comes away here. But I think Thuuuuney's going to end up pulling away with this till that last inning. But oh gosh.
I thought it was curveball. Wow, here I am saying Karen Shack's BP, and here I am.
I mean, why not? Why not?
It's fun watching. It's really fun watching Scann try to like throw those fastballs out of the zone. You know, he's noticing a tendency of Thuuuuney chasing those, either getting strikeouts or high pop-ups, and then throwing little hooks to kind of tunnel and look like a fastball out of the zone up.
That's what Thuuuuney had just said too. He said it looked like
See, there he
it
is. Yeah, and boom, and then he goes high again. So he's actually tunneling. He's mixing in that 12-6 and that fastball elevated out of the zone to get to induce weak contact.
This is a big out right here. This is a big at bat, I should say. Not necessarily in terms of points, but just in terms of the game win and loss. This is a big at bat right here. Oh.
That's a big one.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to sit one pitch.
That to be a home run.
Oof.
That sucks.
Holds him at first.
It's been a long day, chat. Taught in the morning, got home, turned on a video game. Little did my students know they're the coolest teacher in the world. Dude.
And the
Man,
guys.
you might have to yank Karen Shack here, man.
I think
got to get
so.
him out of there.
I think so.
Yeah.
Out of all the guys, he's probably the most BP to me personally. I think you got to take him out now. Maybe one more batter, maybe, but I think I take him out here too.
I thought he was going to pitch out there. I was actually terrified I was going to get thrown out. I need Adley to get it going again.
But the guys weren't lying though. You really have to be locked in for a long, grueling time for these games. It is not easy to stay this locked in this long with errors happening left and right.
Flying out to California. Dude,
Yeah, this weekend is This week is definitely designed to be a marathon. It's definitely like it tests you mentally, and you got to stay focused. And this one's been an absolute marathon.
It's
Fun but long.
Yes, fun but long, but it is setting us up for a good finish one way or the other.
Outs regularly.
3-run ball game, bottom 8.
There we go.
There you go, Scan. A little bit of help, dumping one back up the middle. It's only down 3 runs right here.
Plenty of outs. He's got 6 outs to try and put 3 across. But you know, Thuuuuney's going to end up probably scoring at the top of the 9th. So if you're Scann, you hope to go up leading into the 9th. Even if it's a couple runs, you hope to have a lead heading into the 9th.
Haha.
I feel like Scann's got a little bit of his normal bravado back, though. He's smiling a little bit. He's laughing at balls. I think he's starting to feel it again.
Oh, there's just no shot this is going to happen.
Right? He better miss that.
Yeah, Scan goes, you're damn right.
He better miss that.
Yup.
Oh, man. It's about to be a tie ball game.
Calling it right here. Big Albert. Oh.
Throw the ball.
Oh.
You got to send him there, Scan.
Have to.
Screw the stolen base.
Oh, he's going both.
Forget the steals. I need runs.
Oh, okay. Ballsy play, but I like it. He said, screw the points. I need runs, and I'm about that.
Yeah, at this point, like I said, it's for Scan, it's personal. It's about bragging rights. You can't hold an L to Thuuuuney in an All-Star game right now.
Yes.
That's how Scan's feeling. He
Yes.
knows he's not going to be able to beat him on points. He just wants that freaking W.
And Thuuuun's also the type of competitor where he wants to win the game too. The points doesn't matter to him. He wants the bragging rights. He wants to say that he's the real king of All-Star.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I guarantee you at the end of the game, although Thuuuuney will win on points, he'll be upset if he holds the L.
100%.
He's super competitive.
Oof. Oof. Not by much.
Thank you.
It gets a little dicey here. One swing, Scans up 1. Oh, great pitch.
Oh, man. It's been a tendency. That's going to be an error.
It's an error. Oh, we still got him.
And he still tags him.
Oh,
Look at Scan's face. Nothing is going right for Scann. I'll be honest, man. Like,
nothing. The bobble with the tag.
Okay. Noted.
all right, he should be able to tie it up at least. It'll be tied up at least.
Bro, how we doing, my guy? All right, come on. Take this lead.
Shout out to Adley Rutschman over there, first base. Heads up baseball, knowing that he had enough time to lay the tag down.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Thuuuuney, I'm not you.
I will say this though. The only way Thuuuuney wins this now is he needs to have an absolute monster top of the 9th. Like, I mean,
100%.
it's not just not just a crooked number. He's got to throw up a 5 spot, I'm pretty sure.
Tough time 'cause
Yeah, if Scann goes into the bottom of the 9th, only down 1. Oh, a rare swing by Scann out the zone. Oh, Jesus. That's foul.
man.
That's foul. But the Max Muncy card was the wild card, at least for Scann here. So I'm curious if he comes up clutch for him. Made a few errors today. Let's see if it pays off, though.
Come on, Muncy.
3-2. Sit off
Big
that wall.
knock. Get going. It's going to die. Oh, he got the little freaking force field animation. It's going to be a tie ball game, though. That's
Tie
enough.
game.
We'll take it. That's all he needs right now, you know?
Yeah.
Yes, it'd be nice to take the lead, but at the end of the day, as long as he keeps it tied or close like this, Scann will do the job in the bottom of the ninth.
It's going to be tied up unless a bad animation here. And there it
We got a
is.
shootout, boys. We got a shootout.
You called it. Here we go.
We got a good old-fashioned
go.
jack-off.
With stolen bases this inning, we need everybody to get hits and runs. Popped it.
I think Thuuuuney knows too. He doesn't even seem like he's happy that he's destroying Scann on points. I think he just knows he has an inevitable fate.
No shot.
He
Yeah.
knows it. Yeah.
Uh-oh. There we go. We're
Could
all
you
right.
imagine if the game froze right now? I mean, I'll knock on wood, but imagine if their freaking friendly froze right now on the top of the ninth, 17 all.
Let me tell you, Mangoes. Obviously, I've got everything running through the PC right now. Anytime we get into moments like this, my heart stops. Because I think of anything that could go wrong, but we're fine. We're going to make it through. It's not going to happen. We're going to see the end of this game. Oh.
That ball was pissed on, dude. It's not going to leave, though.
Late side are good.
So many
Up.
balls to center field.
Pretty good swing.
Man.
I mean, we have seen Scann go to that up in the zone fastball, sinker, whatever the case is, and Thuuuuney will continue to bite on it. He's not laying off of it, and it's just lazy fly ball. Not lazy, but fly balls that are easy outs in center field.
Betances, do it again.
And, you know, Thuuuuney was having a lot of success with Ottavino. He just took him out to pinch hit for him. So I'd be interested to see who he decides to go with in the bottom of the ninth. He was having success with Ottavino against Scann. So
Yeah. And that was a great play by second base over there. Got the dive, knocked it down for the
yeah,
out.
it was.
No way he
Is
makes
he
this
going to
play.
make this?
Oh,
It's a wrap.
it's done.
It is a wrap.
No.
And he knows it. Thuuuuney knows his fate.
So now the question is, Mangoes, is it a walk-off bomb? Is it a walk-off pass ball? What are we calling here?
I don't know if Scann wants to like.
Oh,
It's
there
a
it
wrap.
is.
First pitch, bing bong, foo fighting.
Get out of here.
Oh my god.
And there you have it. Oh, here it is. Here it is for everybody at home. Here it is.
Dude.
Oh, that's tough. What a hell of a game, though. Hell of a game. You know that Thuuuuney's going to come away with the points and the dub here, but my God, great baseball nonetheless. How fun was that?
Oh my god, that was so funny at the end. Hey, but you want to know what? I think it was the 7th inning when Scann was down by 4 runs. I'm like, Scann walks this off in the bottom of the 9th. Boom, first pitch, it's a wrap. Sniff ya.
Nostradamus.
Wow, man.
My goodness.
That's-
Great call.
Lord have mercy. That was an unbelievable game. Super enjoying to watch. I think what we'll do is we'll probably drag Thuuuuney in for his one of his rare post-game interviews, and let's just
Okay.
have a chat with him and see what he
Okay,
thinks.
okay. Let me get that set up, and we'll bring in Thuuuuney here. Give me one quick sec here, boys.
Let's do it.
If you want to bring in Thuuuuney, I'll get everything set up on my end, and we are good to go, boys.
We got the bicep man himself.
Hello. How's it going?
Thuuuuney,
What's going on, man?
talk to me, man.
I hold on. Somebody in my chat just subbed for 18 months. Janssen tier 1 for 18 months. Appreciate it so much, man. Thank you. Appreciate the love. Mangoes, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Dude, what a game, man. It had a little bit of everything, that one.
Yeah, no, it was that was a lot of fun. You know, I talked about in the beginning that win or lose, I was just looking forward to having fun this week. I did get ticked off by that perfect out and literally said that I was gonna throw a fastball in the middle because I'm just over it. So then there was no drama in the 9th inning. He was gonna walk it off no matter what. Going into the bottom of the 9th with no defense and no pitching really at that point, I knew it was over. But I mean, you have to look at it point total wise. I think we scored good point total wise. I had a lot of fun. It feels like everybody in general had a lot of fun this week too. But we all make the playoffs, so it's not like this loss being 0-4 technically hurts us too bad.
Yeah, man, you had that's a with a 2 times multiplier. That is a huge week for you, man. Like, I think you're going to be really surprised. Like, you put on Scann had quite a lot of errors in the field. You dumped a ton of hits. Obviously, the runs, man. That game's going to go either way. You're going to feel the RNG either side. Scann had a ton of good contact outs. You had that perfect line out to center field, and then probably another handful of outs that you should have had hits. But man, that's going to be a huge week for you, man.
Yeah, no, and like that's the fun of it too, is that like All-Star is the land of make believe, and for entertainment purposes, like would it be like more entertaining on Hall of Fame? I have no idea. Legend would be awful. It would just be OhChev, Truman, and Scann running the joint. But like All-Star is the land of make believe, and there's so many weird things that happen, and I think that's the entertainment value in it and why I'm having so much fun.
You know what's crazy? Like, I think it was the 7th inning I called, and I'm like, yo, I don't care if Thuuuuney's got a 5-run lead for, I don't care. In the 9th inning, Scann's going to walk it off. Just because, you're from Minnesota. I played with Minnesota. We're just used to Yankees people doing this shit to us, man. And I'm sick of it.
Look, so it's our destiny to lose to New York, right? I'll tell you straight up. If I'm watching the Twins in a postseason series and they're tied in the 9th and I watch the Yankees walk off, you won't hear from me for a week and a half. I'll be on a bender that I can't even begin to explain. I will be bar hopping in the saddest way possible, not showering. I'll look homeless. It'll be a disaster. So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Man, it's like one of these days we'll figure out how to beat those guys. Kind of freaking
we never will. It's our destiny.
You will never will, man.
Dude, they own us. Our number one pitcher right now is Dylan Bundy. We're winning 45 games this year.
Yeah, I got to agree, man. I got to agree if we even play. But listen, man, hell of a freaking performance this week, dude. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you, dude. Calling your games, super exciting. I'm ready to see what you got in store for week 5, man. But thanks for putting on a show for us in the broadcast booth, and obviously all the folks at home. It was a real pleasure, man. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks as always to you. Also, congratulations to you for getting partner. That's awesome. And dude's a dude. When I was watching the first game, I thought your commentary was really good. So thank you for being up in the booth with Mangoes, and it was a pleasure to hear you commentate these games too.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. We'll keep crushing it, my man. We're still getting the scores calculated, but I think we all know you came out on top here. So stay tuned. We'll get Scann in the booth here momentarily, but still calculating the scores. But a hell of a show, man. It was a lot of fun.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Good luck. Godspeed, bro. We'll see you soon.
I'll catch you later.
And let's see what old Scann the Bear has to say. Let's bring him in. Bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong, bing bongy bong. Fuck your life, bing bong. Sorry, Scann. I did that pretty good though. Someone clip it.
That was pretty solid.
You nailed it. Solid.
I did nail it, dude. Listen to me, Scann. That was all kinds of fucking weird, man. Like, that input for outs.
That again, dude.
Finally, the RNG gods were against you, and you got kicked in the nuts. I'm happy. You got a little taste of what we all feel day to day in this game,
bro. I feel like I got a taste of it, but like at least I won the game, but like 10 times worse. Like if you saw the amount of solid swings I put up, I was like, man, why don't he just like find a gap, leave something? But they're going right to his fielders every time. I'm like, what is going on here? But I'm glad that I at least pulled out the win and made that worth it, even at the expense of my sanity a bit.
Yeah, once it got to like the 5th, 6th inning, at that point, I was talking in the booth. I was like, he can't win by points. I think he knows that. I think Scann is literally just playing for pride now, so he can say, I didn't hold an L in that matchup. You were just playing for the win-loss column at that point, weren't you?
Yeah, I was at a certain point when it was a back and forth. I was like, I need to try to get as many runs as possible for me, but like, it's like at a certain point, like towards the end, it's like I need to just find a way to take a lead. I knew with how that game was going halfway through, it was like I'm not scoring 30 or something like I could have hoped. So I just got to do what I can with what I'm given, and luckily I stayed in that game for the entire time and gave myself a chance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see what the points are going to be. I know you were right around 680, and without you having any multiplier, guys like you and Chev and Truman. It's obviously going to be more difficult, but you know, it'll be interesting to see like how far you go up the ladder there. I know Thuuuuney's going to get a ton of points with a 2 multiplier. So it's going to be interesting to see what that is. You know what I mean? But coming out with that clutch, I called it in the 7th. I was like, you know, I think Thuuuuney walks this off. I think Scann walks this off in the bottom of the 9th. I just didn't think there was any way around it. But I mean, good for you coming back there, man. You got a little unlucky that game.
It's a moral victory in the end. It's all that matters. I will say.
True.
I made sure to let Thuuuuney know that he was putting up a lot of bad swings and they were all going his way. I made sure to meme him up the entire time, and it's all I love. But man, he had Ramon on his side this week. That's for sure.
Yeah, unbelievable. Well, listen, man. While we tally them up, dude, we might let you go. It's always a pleasure calling your games, man. It's always a pleasure having you in the booth. I miss you when you're not in here. Me and dudes both feel that way.
Absolutely.
But while we send you out the door, man, safe travels tomorrow. Have fun down in Tampa with all the guys, man, with the Blitzball World Series. We're dying to see what kind of content you come back with, man. It's gonna be a hell of a fun to watch.
Absolutely, it was fun, man.
Well, dude, you go get some rest, man, and we'll catch up with you, all right, brother?
Yep, absolutely. The points, they are processing right now, so hopefully we will find that stuff out soon for you guys.
Awesome, man. We appreciate you, dude. You take care, all right, brother?
I'll see you later, dudes.
All right.
Man, what a finish. What a night. What a great night of baseball.
Unbelievable night. Like, that first game with Chev, he was like, wanted it to pan out organically, the back and forth with Scann and Thuuuuney. Yeah, just great, competition out there. It was a ton of fun, man.
And this is what this entire league is built for. You know what I mean? This is just balls to the walls, crazy ideas, throwing something out there, seeing if it will stick. And what I enjoy the most about this is that the content creators that we have a part of this league are obviously great in their own realms, but to really bring them all together here and to throw this at them and to see how they're approaching this and to see how serious they're taking it while also having a good time. I mean, it's just fucking great content. Like it's everything you could ever want to watch. I'm having a great time just being a fly on the wall, but even broadcasting here makes it that much more special. But man, it is fantastic, dude.
Yeah, here, I agree with you, man. It's just great to be a part of it. It is really fun to get them all together and then to have the community, get to know some of these guys that they might not have known, I think the concept has worked out great. I'm super excited to see finals in person when they're in California at the Dugout Creative headquarters, playing that LAN finals. And a lot of these guys, besides I think Ray, Ants, and Swanee, they've all met one another, but for most of them haven't met in person yet, so it's going to be super exciting, man.
I think it'll be interesting to see, who's taller or shorter than the other. Sometimes when you only get to see a streamer from this square box, you never realize how tall or short, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And for anybody who's living in Zoom rooms right now, you meet each other, you're like, oh, I totally pictured you differently.
You differently.
Yeah, I think people would be surprised how short I am in person, but but it'll be good for all those guys out there.
Yeah, I'm 6'7", so I don't have that. I don't have the issue like that. So I always expect when I meet people, they're going to be shorter than me. And every once in a while, when I run into someone that's taller than me, I'm like, holy shit, it's an animal. He's a monster. Because I'm just never used to actually seeing someone. I'm just a big, tall streak of pelican shit.
Hey, exactly. Hey, but you're not bad to look at though, so it's all right. But what I'm gonna do here, Mangos, is I'm gonna cut this over to just you. Maybe open up to the chat. What we're gonna end up doing is we're still calculating the scores on the back end right now, so I'm gonna let you kind of hit it with the chat. We're gonna get this all set up and dialed in, and once we got it, we'll be all right here.
Sounds good, man. Let's see. While we're doing that, what I'll do is I want to take a quick look at the chat and see what everyone's got to say, man. Q&A for a small time. Jeez Louise, man. Thuuuuney's mom on speed dial. Dude, savages. Oh, we got the result.
Not quite yet. Almost there.
Okay.
We're almost there.
I mean, look at that graphic of that man. You know that, I can see his knuckles going white, so he's flexing. You know what I mean? When you see people and they're like, he's trying to make it. Oh, there's no way that's the real number for Scann, right?
For Scann, that is the real points that we have for him. Now, the folks at home can't see it quite yet. They can't see it quite yet. We're still tallying the scores, at least for Thuuuuney. But that is, for at least what you can see, Mangos, that is the correct score. Everybody's got you right now, but that is correct for Scann. We're just waiting to get Thuuuuney's right now.
I don't even want to say it. We should almost throw like a 0.5 on the end of it.
It might be worth it. We could throw a little 0.1 on there. Give me one quick sec. Not a bad call.
Yeah. We'll just make believe it. Otherwise, we might get banged by Twitch for doing something.
There you go.
Know.
I got you. We'll get a 0.1 in there.
Guys.
It's been one hell of a night, man. But yeah, so right now we're just waiting to get the final results for Thuuuuney, and then we will be good to go and end this broadcast for everybody. Let's chat. What do you guys think the number is? We got some people guessing 420.
420.
Others are guessing 69.
I mean, it's pretty bad, Like, I don't know. I don't think you could leave it up there like a naked number.
Yes.
Bing bong. I think they're all there. We got it.
Chat's starting to catch up to it.
They're caught onto it, yeah. Man, I think the show zone's having a tough time calculating Thuuuuney's score because he just cheesed his way around that whole game.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you this is massive. If Scann is the number that I see here is, I'm gonna go ahead and say Thuuuuney's probably somewhere around. I think maybe Thuuuuney actually might be 1,200, 1,250 maybe.
I'm thinking at least 1,000 points here. He's at least got 1,000 points. But I think what's happening right now is Scann is trying to figure out, in order to calculate, you need the correct PSN, right? So they're here trying to calculate that all together. But we're almost there, everybody. We're almost there. We got a few guesses in the chat. Says 1235. Guess was 600, 1200. It's Freezy guess was 1450. And to answer the question in the chat, somebody asked what was the score for the first game. The first game we had Day with 640.5, and then we had OhChev with 868. So that was a big dub for OhChev.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was good to see him just go out there and want to put on a laser show, And obviously this one was a bit of a shootout towards the end. But it's always going to be tough beating guys like if DC turns up and plays, or Thuuuuney turns up and plays with the 3 times multiplier and the 2, it's going to be tough to beat those guys.
Extremely tough. And I'm having a peek over at Scann stream right now, and that man is working overtime trying to calculate these scores. He's got the phone out. He's asking chat to do it all for him. He's doing everything he can right now to get these scores up and running.
Scann's over there working as hard as all.
He's scannalizing very hard right now. Alrighty, perfect. And we have the results. Let me just get it tiled up and set up here, and we'll be good to go, all right?
What do we got, chat? What do you guys think the scores are going to be? All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull my lantern.
You ready for this? We're gonna flip this over, and here we have final results.
The big reveal.
And there you have it.
Okay, I'm back. There we go. Okay, so we got Scann with 666.1.
0.1, important,
That's
0.1.
That's why we wanted to throw that on there. And Thuuuuney with a whopping 1,314 points. Man, unbelievable points right there for Thuuuuney, dude. This is what I was saying. It was, if it ended up neck and neck, I knew just it was going to be. For Scann to beat him, he had to do double what Thuuuuney was doing and a little bit more. But he came off with the dub. Thuuuuney's going to probably skyrocket up the leaderboard. He might even be first or second. Well, I mean, be interesting to see when we do that, the totals for that. Man, what a hell of a week, man.
Massive win for some massive forearms, dude.
Massive forearms. It's huge week. Dude, I just want to thank you, man. I appreciate you being in the box with me each and every week, man. I've had a ton of fun. Super excited for week 5. But each and every week, it's just getting better and better. For the folks at home, man, we really appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week. You guys are super engaging. The reception that we've just received is overwhelming on all of our social medias, in our Twitch streams. We really appreciate it, man. This show ceases to exist if it doesn't go without you guys supporting. We really appreciate it, man. Super excited for the new year and everything that's going to come with it. So thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts here at the Dugout Creative.
Absolutely. Another amazing week. Stay tuned for week 5. Should be dropping some hints pretty soon. And one last shout out, everybody. for Major Mango's gaming partner. Can we get one more time? One more time. The dude works incredibly hard. So well deserved. And with that, I think it's a good segue to go end the night, my man. What do you think?
Thank you, brother. Absolutely. Listen, man, I'm Major Mangoes, and
This is Dude's a Dude. Thank you, everybody.
catch
Peace.
you on the next one.